May the 4th is a dangerous and immoral holiday. This year, say yes to the Empire, say no to Jedi, say no to rebels, and say no to May the 4th. Paid for by the Emperor's Committee to destroy May the 4th.
We ready to roll?
I was goddamn born ready.
Broadcasting live from the internet, it's Tuesday night, and this is the Panels on Pages podcast.
Big boys playing with big toys.
This is quality content.
The boomers are into it.
Yeah, no shit.
With your hosts, Lee Rodriguez.
I am a visionary. Like, oh, you have a podcast? I'm like, no, that's not me. That's somebody else.
Jason Knize.
Yeah, sure. I'm not getting any vegetables in my diet. I'm just a thick boy.
Jose Guzman.
Well, they should be here, I think.
I told you, shouldn't have fucked the fucking squid.
Kelly Harris.
Tell him Kelly eats Band-Aids. If there's any gang you want to be with, it's MDK. It's all about fucking hugs.
And our good buddy Mahoney.
And Mahoney's here. What's up, Mahoney?
You know what I was thinking, though, is you're a cracker-ass bitch.
This is some unprecedented shit. Like, no one's ever done anything like this before.
It's gonna be massive.
It's gonna be great.
And it's all killer, no filler.
My seat's on fire. Your dick's so hot.
Like, this could never air today.
It's there. It's reliable. You know what you're getting every single time.
Man, I'm so glad you found us.
You're all terrible people, and I'm glad you're my friend.
What's that in the intro?
That's really funny.
Over 500 episodes, and you'd think they'd have the hang of it by now.
Jose's like, are we live?
Let's goddamn do it.
I'm waiting on you guys. What's happening, everybody? Today's Tuesday, May 5th, 2020, and this is episode number 512 of the Panels on Pages podcast. I'm your host, the Lord Reverend Lee Rodriguez. Joining me tonight, we got Mr. Jason Knize.
May the 4th be with you to everyone but Rogue One.
Jose Guzman.
Slander. Archie season 3,
Yep.
his negotiations was like, I want 80% less shirts this season.
Kelly Harris.
Shouts out to grapes for being tiny melons.
They are tiny melons.
They are tiny melons.
And Mahoney's chuckling over there. What's
The
up, Mahoney?
grapes in no way are tiny melons.
They are 100% tiny melons.
There's nothing. No, they're not.
They grow on vines, like a melon does.
I don't even think that's true.
That's true. And
Melons grow on vines?
watermelons do.
How about them melons?
And let's say you take a grape and
Yeah.
scale it up to be the size of a watermelon.
Yeah.
Now, wouldn't the skin have the certain thickness of a rind?
No, I don't believe it would.
I think
If you
it
made
would.
an apple the size of a watermelon, would the skin of the apple have the thickness of a rind?
It might.
I don't.
You don't know.
Proportionally, I think the skin of a grape is thicker than the skin of an apple, proportionally.
Yeah. No, I would definitely say so.
Well,
Aye.
shout out to melons for being giant grapes.
Yeah, shout out to
Oh my
melons for
God.
being giant grapes.
I really wish I knew more about melons
you
at this
fucking- you
exact
had a melon-
moment in time.
Hey, my knowledge of produce has gone out the window because I just recently found out cucumbers are fucking fruits, so.
Anything with a seed is technically a fruit.
My produce.
But that's like a scientific classification,
I'm
and
just saying, if you,
vegetable is not. Vegetable is like a descriptor. So this whole nonsense about like, oh, that's a fruit, not a vegetable. Like, no, it's both.
Yeah.
It's a fruitable.
Oh, so when I eat a cucumber, I'm getting my fruits and my vegetables.
Exactly.
You are.
Yeah.
Look at me.
It's a
Real life
big,
veggie
healthy
man.
boy you are. Look at that.
I like
We call that in the
veggie.
business a life hack.
Oh, fucking hate it.
Juggalo John in the chat
Man,
says cucumbers
I
are melons.
On.
I got top
Cucumbers are
five-
melons?
All right, yeah, I can see that. They're long.
Okay,
They're-
so what if I shrunk down a melon? Would it become a grape?
Yeah.
Hey, if you open a melon up and you take a melon ball to it, you end up with like a bowl of grapes.
It's true.
No.
Creamy
It's a bunch of
grapes.
skinless grapes.
I want
Yeah.
Mahoney to shrink down a melon like Dr. Wayne Zelinsky and tell us if it's a grape or not.
I'm gonna.
Guys, I got another life hack for you.
Okay, cool.
Shoot.
If you take your garbage out to the curb, it's not in your house anymore.
Holy
hack.
shit.
Life hack.
Yeah,
That
some of
is
those
miraculous.
some of those people on Hoarders just don't get that.
I'm helping them. I'm making content specifically for them. Life hack.
Dude,
If your cat disappears,
on
it's probably dead in your house.
I saw once on a True TV. They had there was some fucking life hack show on, and it was just ridiculous bullshit that I can't believe they put on television. The guy was like, "Hey, you wanna, if you don't know how far to pull in your car in the garage, hang a tennis ball off the ceiling, put that shit on the windshield, life hack." And I'm like, wait, they're putting commercials on this? This shit everyone knows.
Lee, I got another life hack for you.
You can
If you
put
can't-
Kool-Aid in ice cream trays and make little popsicles.
If you can't fit a Kleenex in your pocket, just fold it in half.
That shit's brilliant.
Fucking nailed it. So stupid.
This all reminds me of the piece where you can shit anywhere you want in a hotel and the next day magically clean.
There might be a charge on your room, but it's
It's
clean.
gone now.
Hey, just a friendly reminder that if you smoke in a hotel room, they're gonna charge you $200 to clean it up. But you can come anywhere for free. Think about
Life
that.
hack.
I mean, really,
Life
really,
hack.
can't you come anywhere for free? Just as long as you're,
Just saying.
just as long as you can run
That
fast
turned
enough.
dark real quick.
Life hack.
Oh shit! What else is that? Let's see here. Get into it. Oh shit! Since nothing ships on time anymore, I got some late birthday presents last week. That was cool.
Nice.
Shout out to the Tito's for my ridiculous superhero waffle iron, which you know what? It makes some pretty goddamn good waffles.
Ooh, what's the shape?
Ooh.
What shapes do it make?
One side is regular waffles, and the other side's like an Iron Man helmet or a Mjolnir or the Cap Shield or a big old Hulk fist.
Nice.
So real dumb, but real tasty. I'm all about it. And we did not somehow in all our fucking gadgets we had no waffle maker. So we made some waffles last night, and they were awesome.
Hell yeah. Waffles are a perfect dinner.
Yeah, but waffle makers are one of the worst kitchen gadgets in history.
Yeah, by far.
And Mahoney has a chocolate fountain.
That is the worst kitchen gadget in the history of kitchen gadgets.
So did you make
Definitely.
yourself some waffles and then fist yourself with a waffle?
It was just like a punch in the mouth. A waffly punch to the mouth. It was tasty. And then my lovely wife ordered me a sweet Mega Man X model, like a Boshi X model, Mega Man X model. And my wife. And I was working on that. And I've been building that, and I've been, building some models in the past few weeks with this, quarantine business. So she ordered me like a nice
Mega Man X? So you mean good old Clank Feet?
Clang, clang, clang.
are silent them feet.
Mega
very
Man
shiny.
X model sounds like he should be married to Adam Levine.
I think that's Elon Musk's new kid.
Yeah. She got me like a little toolkit. It's got the clippers in it and some, blades and little file, like little some little emery boards and little, files or whatever. And all these different kind of super fancy, precise tweezers and shit. Because hey, you've been doing this for a little while now. Like it's a thing. You just have some proper tools. I'm like, cool, that's great. But didn't show up until like a couple days ago. And so, we sit down and I'm gonna finish this X model and she's working on a little diamond dot gimmick and I'm like, oh cool, I'll bust out my new tools. And I pop the tape and I open the little plastic, compartment thing that it's in, and it just reeks of weed. Like I had I'm looking at the bottom of the box for weed. I'm like, hey, what do these tools smell like to you? And Nicole's like, what? Oh God. And I'm like, yeah. I said, where did you buy this? Seth Rogen's yard sale? What the
Has
fuck
nothing to
happened
do with
you?
it.
Yeah, it turns out it spent 30 seconds in Jose's center console of his car.
That had nothing to do with it.
Like it was fucking crazy.
Oh my
Like,
God,
every
I
single piece of it. Like
I can smell it
Like
now
what?
just thinking about it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, me too. Like, it's just, skunky bad weed. It was horrible. It was so crazy. So I was out there, using the little snippers, which were apparently a roach clip in a past life. Just, enjoying the aromas in the air. It's fucking ridiculous.
Did you get a little contact buzz?
Nah, no such luck.
Jax was like, Dad, why does it smell like somebody's having a party in here?
Someone make cookies.
Pop, pop.
That little. So the
Make
other
some
day,
Jamaican cookies.
we're wrestling on the couch the other day, and, and he's giggling around, and he fucking, farts right on my leg, and I'm like, dude, come on, man, like, quit. This is not the first time in, like, recent days he'd done that. So I'm like, you gotta fucking quit farting on me, man. And he stands up, takes 2 steps back, turns around, bends over, spreads his ass cheeks, and goes like farts.
Oh man, there's nothing like a bare ass cheeked fart.
Yeah, so
He's
you're
like
telling
looking at
me
me.
your son's a master of
You little
comedy.
shit. Right. He
He's
might be.
conquered comedy now.
You know what the
Put them on
worst?
YouTube.
The worst fart is a shower fart because there's no clothes stopping it. It's loud as hell, and then it immediately gets into the air, and it's like a steamed fart.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's like being under the steamer dome at a White Castle.
Delicious.
Life hack.
Nah,
It's
out
funny
there.
if you fart on your dad.
It's true.
He for a minute was watching. Was kind of hard on that Ryan kid. Like he hated the Ryan kid. And if you don't have kids, you might not know who this Ryan kid
Yeah,
is. But
you need to explain who Ryan is because you just started going off about Ryan today, and I'm like, who the fuck is Ryan?
It's hard to
Ryan is-
explain. It's just a child. It's some random child.
So he's got the Ryan's World YouTube channel. This young kid,
Ryan's
And,
World.
just straight up being he's just like he was one of the prototypical exploited children on YouTube. I feel like
Okay.
they just fucking opens up toys and plays toys, and the family makes shitty videos that have millions of fucking subscribers. And
He's got like TV shows on Nickelodeon now. Like
I think he has multiple TV shows on Nickelodeon.
Yeah. more than one, and like a line of toys at Walmart.
What?
Yeah.
But like none of it's good. Like it's not like it's good content. It's bullshit. Like
Well, I
his
mean,
family sucks.
it's for kids. They're stupid babies.
Yeah,
they'll
you're right.
consume
They're stupid
everything.
baby. Like they make shitty content. And it occurred to me today, as Jax is watching these fucking Ryan videos, which he used to hate this kid, and I'm like, great, that kid fucking sucks. But at some point, he liked the kid again. So today it was all about fucking Ryan videos and one of his damn Nickelodeon shows and this fucking racing app. And I'm like, you're killing me with the Ryan stuff. And then I just took a little,
This
thought
child has
exercise in my
apps.
head. Yeah, he's got a racing like a free runner game app.
What the fuck?
Yeah. And of course, it's all in-app purchase and shit like that. Like, you want to buy 15 slices of pizza? It's $5. I'm like, fuck no, he won't buy no fucking pizza.
Wait, hold on. What does the pizza get you?
Like vehicles and shit.
It's a deep dish.
So I don't have to run anymore. I can be in a vehicle if I spend my pizza.
You're talking like a dumb baby, Kelly. That's how they get you. That's dumb
It's not
baby
even
talk.
money. It's just pizza, Dad. Just buy me the pizza.
It's spending Jose's favorite color.
Fuck yeah. Got a wallet full of pizza.
But I had a thought today as I'm like, oh man, this family is going to be just like, what the fuck are they going to do when, he's not cute anymore and has to get a job and shit. And so I just went to this really dark place in my head where I'm like, yeah, he's going to give him a couple of years. He's going to either not be cute anymore or, be burnt out and not want to do it anymore. And then the fucking mom's going to get an OnlyFans page and fucking charge people $20 a month to watch a jerk on the internet because I'm going to get a real job.
Now,
not at work.
would that be good content though, Lee?
No, probably not because she's so fucking disingenuous.
Okay.
What if she needed to reach very high to get some cheese balls off the top shelf?
Ooh, that was good content.
That was good content.
Really
that was
good.
content. I'm just saying, she can do whatever she wants to do, but she's going to have to bring at least 200% more energy and creativity into those fucking videos she does these damn kid videos. Because she
That's it.
sucks. She's a a charisma vacuum the whole goddamn family. I don't understand.
It's the damn mommy and Gracie syndrome where Gracie decided she didn't want to do any of that shit anymore. So now it's just mommy rolling around.
Yeah, now it's just a single white lady walking around calling herself mommy, which is like not okay, lady. Move on with your life. Gracie did. Fuck off.
A single white lady walking around calling herself mommy sounds like an OnlyFans account.
Yeah.
It really does.
Man, I'm trying to like imagine myself as a child and what the things I used to like.
I'm imagining you as an OnlyFans account.
Oh no. Well, all right. But like I can't imagine being a kid and just being like, "Yes, I'd like to watch these other children open things." Like that's
I
just
get it.
yeah,
Different time, though.
that's not
Different
what I
time.
was into when I was a kid.
Well,
I
because
mean-
back when you were a kid, they had a thing called outdoors.
Jose, if you
I don't
think
know if
I
they
went
have
out,
that anymore.
Jose, I didn't go outside with the. You think I went outside, you silly boy?
Kelly's outside playing soccer.
Yeah, though I did play soccer.
Oh, all kinds of secrets we don't know
I was
about
knocked unconscious by a professional soccer player.
Well, what did you say to him? Like, to warrant
Have
it?
I never told that story on here?
Oh,
Apparently
I feel like I
not.
would remember it.
Oh, okay. Well, I was second or third grade.
Oh God.
I think
Can't
third.
remember now.
Yeah, no, I think third. One of the girls in my class had a soccer-themed birthday party, and we went to this. I don't know, like one of those like sporty adventure type places or whatever, and it was like soccer themed. So there was a court and we could play on there, and or field, not a court, and we could play on there and stuff. And they got someone from the Milwaukee Rampage who was like it was like minor league soccer.
Oh yeah.
And so one of those players came and was hanging out with us and you know kicking the ball around. And I was like the goalie in this, and I think he just had the soccer player version of a Vietnam flashback, and he just kicked the ball at me as hard as he could, hit me square in the face, and knocked me out cold.
dope.
I wonder, like, is that how you actually play soccer? Like, do you kick it to where the goalie is because he's gonna move, trying to like dive for it, and like if when there's like a car accident, like you want to drive towards the crashing car because they're gonna like bounce. you know?
Yeah. When I woke up, my nose was bleeding and he was gone.
And then you immediately passed out again.
You said he was just hanging out. He wasn't actually invited. He was just kind of.
Check this out. I'm gonna fucking peg this kid.
I bet
Oh,
there's a
I got
video of that
fired.
on
I gotta
YouTube
go.
somewhere.
But going back to my point, like when I was a kid, all I did was sit around and watch TV. And it was fucking Power Rangers and Dragon Ball and all that shit. Like I would have been bored as hell by watching kids open stuff.
Yeah, you know what I would have done any fucking day of the week besides, watch some other asshole play video games? Be the asshole playing video games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I don't understand.
If you
Like
think
I
about,
just don't get that. Like it's just like even trying to put myself in their shoes as a kid, it's like no, there's a billion other things I would have rather done.
and if you think back to when you were a kid and you would go to birthday parties, the worst thing about every birthday party was watching the kid open presents.
Yeah, that shit sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah, but now it's a fucking, now it's an industry.
Well, I mean,
Yeah,
to
I
be
don't
fair,
get it.
They named it something. It's not even opening shit anymore. They named it unboxing.
Yeah.
to be fair, I'm an adult who watches other adults open things. So
No
There you
fucking
go.
way.
Worst part about it is, Will get to watching these things, and then he'll be like, "Hey, I want this toy," and I'm like,
Yeah.
that toy's 10 years old, so
Right.
we can't get that toy anymore." He has no concept of time, so it doesn't work.
Lee, what were the toys that Jax was looking for while we were in New York?
Sonic toys.
I don't
weren't they?
remember, but it was something real specific.
Where-
Was
where-
it was it Bakugan?
Yeah. It's a box.
Yeah, he suddenly decided he was into Bakugan while we were
Yeah.
in New York.
I thought it was
few of those
it was
now.
a Sonic thing,
Oh yeah, it was a Sonic thing.
like a playset.
That's right. He had some sort of incident at school, and then he gets on the phone with Lee and immediately starts telling him about some Sonic toy he saw some asshole unboxing on
Yeah,
YouTube.
that's exactly what it was. Yeah, like it was some real thing, and they're like, "Oh yeah," and while I got you, let me tell you, fucking weirdo. See, last thing I want to talk about real quick is got myself a new computer a couple weeks ago, last week maybe. Time means nothing, so I don't remember when it was at this point.
Oh, speaking of time meaning nothing, just in case anyone needs to hear this, this Sunday is Mother's Day.
Right.
Hey, there you go.
It's a real quick one this year.
Yeah, buy some shit for your mom if you haven't already.
Just drop it in the mailbox and keep on rolling.
Go to FromYouFlowers.com and use code POPCAST.
Shit, we should have got on that. But so I had the decision I was gonna go and find some fucking new fancy wallpapers. Say hit some of my kind of favorite artist websites and stuff like that. Just comic things. And I said, I bet there's a whole bunch of stuff like that on the DeviantArt. I'm sure there's a whole bunch of those things. But here's the problem with DeviantArt. They apparently have revamped their whole interface and system to kind of like, cater to what they think you'll like every other fucking site on the internet does now, which by its own merit sounds fine. Problem is, the only thing I've really used DeviantArt to look at in the past, 2 years plus is fucking 3D Lucas stuff. 3D Lucas, Popcast icon, and super fucking creepball. Made those weird, shitty animations and creepy little models. And so I opened up DeviantArt, logged into my account, and was hit with just a never-ending scroll of, naked lady 3D models rendered in various forms of proficiency. And I'm like, holy shit. They think I'm a prevert. Oh, man. like a real bad prevert, too. It just kept on going. I'm like, I got to, not click on any of these things.
Welcome
and then
back,
you clicked
Predator.
on all of them.
But yeah, I had to click on some of them because some of them are actually pretty well done. But some of them really are not. I'm like, shit. This was an old lady. This is a guy putting his balls in his face. This one is the Nirvana Nevermind cover recreated with a one with impossibly large jugs. Just floating in the pool. Oh, God.
No jugs are impossible anymore. We live in a time where all jugs are possible.
Yeah, Kelly, was it you who was telling me about this fucking tit breastplate thing?
Yeah, I sent you that on Instagram where the girl has these huge ass hoots, but it's just a breastplate that she was wearing, and you can't tell at all.
You can't find a seam anywhere.
Well, yeah, that's what that Elvira was wearing.
Right. Elvira's twin.
Spooky Empire.
Yeah. No, but this is she's topless, rocking these fake tits, and you can't see anywhere where it begins or ends.
Solid.
All hoots are possible.
Just just a real weird moment. I really felt like I was being judged, and I don't think that I had earned it. because that's not who I am at all. But I will share this image with you guys in the thread. I don't believe it's going to be appropriate for the YouTubes. But that's just one of the things that DeviantArt thought that I would like to see. And I feel like that's unfair to me. And I want to know who to send my letter to.
I don't know. That's kind of appropriate.
That's 3D Lucas right there.
Yeah, that's good.
Well, okay, you know what?
Yeah, that's tremendous.
I guess it is somewhat on brand with my searching pattern.
Yeah, and I mean, there's no nudity, but wow, you guys.
It's really just like a metaphor for consumerism.
We are all the slave.
Right. There's the working class,
Yep.
and then in the back, the billionaires just tongue kissing.
Hang on, I need to draw that kind of shittily and then submit it to the Wall Street Journal.
Yeah.
Or sorry, the New Yorker. That's who has the.
Mm-hmm.
What you got going on, Knize?
Oh shit! Well, yesterday was May the 4th. It was me and Mary's wedding anniversary, and
Happy anniversary, you crazy kids! Look, you guys had a good time.
Thank you so much. Obviously we had made plans, I think as late as last year, to build lightsabers at Galaxy's Edge. We were going to go to the Cantina twice. We had a full Disney day planned for May the 4th, but obviously things went differently. So we just kind of hung out at home and we went and got some donuts, and we watched episode 4. And we made drinks out of the Star Wars Galaxy's Edge cookbook all day. So we started out with the hyperdrive, which is
getting a little crunky crunk, huh?
No, they were all non-alcoholic actually. We started out with obviously they can all use some alcohol if you really want to. The first one was the hyperdrive. It's white grape juice, blue Powerade, Sprite, and black cherry puree. It's real sweet, and it's cool the way the colors.
That sounds really sweet.
The way the colors separate in the glass is really cool. So it's like it's a gradient kind of. Our favorite was the Cliff Dweller, which is orange juice, pineapple juice, lime juice, coconut cream, and ginger ale. It's basically like a fucking pina colada, but it's kind of and grenadine. So it's like a cherry pina colada, real fucking
What's
good.
it called?
It's a Cliff Dweller, and it's real creamy, real cherry, and very tropical. And then there's the Blurg Fire, which the recipe includes pomegranate juice, lemonade, red salt for the rim, and then they put in the cookbook habanero lime syrup. So I'm Googling, looking for habanero lime syrup, and I can't fucking find it. So instead, I find a recipe for habanero syrup and a recipe for lime syrup, and we combine those two, and holy shit, you guys. So making a simple syrup, it's basically 1 part water, 1 part sugar, and then you boil it and mix it together, and it eventually it turns into like a syrupy, thicker, viscous liquid. But then you steep some habaneros in there and some lime zest.
Yeah.
You take you dip your finger in there and you put it in your mouth, and immediately you go, whoa! Because it coats your mouth. It's immediately fucking hot as hell, but then it's like super sweet and limey too. Oh, it's an experience, you guys. Like, I want to make a bunch of habanero lime syrup and send it to y'all in squeeze bottles. It's fucking nuts.
That sounds
awesome.
Put that on some like sherbet or something.
Oh, I fucking put it on a pita this afternoon just for the fuck of it. I've just been dunking a spoon in there and put it in my mouth and just reacting to it. It's real cool. Then we ordered some pizza and watched Rise of Skywalker. You know, perfect end to a perfect May the 4th. You know, I still stan Reylo. You know, say what you will about the kind of mess that Rise of Skywalker was, but I love the whole Rey Kylo story from Force Awakens to Rise of Skywalker. I'm all for it. And I can't help but groan at copy-paste Princess Leia in Rise of Skywalker. It's too much. There's so much. And it's a shame because I love her.
Forcing the lines to fit whatever thing she had said.
And the actor better not move at all.
Yeah.
Oh, no, do not recommend at all.
Copy paste Princess Leia.
So yeah, that was a great anniversary. We'll get out to Galaxy's Edge and get our lightsabers made sometime or another, hopefully. Other than that, I got my account locked on Twitter because I told MoviePass to kill itself. And I don't even know when the tweet was from. It had to have been over a year ago.
Must have.
Because
you haven't been mad at MoviePass for a while.
Why would I have been just randomly telling MoviePass to... And I didn't even tell it to kill itself. I just put KYS to whatever they had tweeted out. So yeah, my fucking Twitter account was locked.
Maybe you were telling them to kiss themselves.
Yeah,
who knows?
Maybe.
KY jelly yourself.
So yeah, I had
they probably like just put that in the filter that day. And they're like, oh, it came up.
Got him.
Well, if you think about it, the 2 times I've been locked on Twitter is when I've been threatening brands.
Yeah.
So I told GameStop
die bitch.
I said GameStop die bitch, and I got locked. And I told MoviePass to kill itself. So it's like, how many accounts of like normal troll dudes tweeting, you know, reply guying at girls on Twitter? How many of those accounts are getting locked? But you better not say anything mean to a brand because Twitter will be there to lock your shit in an instant.
Yeah, you need to go threaten to like murder a woman and it'll be fine.
Yeah, they'll be like, "Oh, I'm sorry, it doesn't violate."
Yeah, I'm not gonna go threaten any women anytime soon.
Coward.
But
joke's on you. MoviePass identifies as a woman.
I do want to talk about. So Murder Hornets are a thing now.
Oh my god. I hate it.
I don't know if you guys heard about these things, but apparently they not only are they huge and they sting like a motherfucker, but like they'll get
fucking inches. 2 inches is enormous for a bug.
They'll get into like a beehive or whatever and just destroy it and eat the bees. They make meatballs out of the bees and bring them back to their nest or whatever. But
that's insane.
Tito, gotta say thank you, Tito, for this. He hooked us up with this video of Coyote Peterson from Brave Wilderness. He's got a murder hornet in some tweezers. And
it's the biggest fucking bug you've ever seen in your life.
Why didn't they show him catching it?
Well, they did. They did.
Oh, they did? Okay.
But, you get to the good stuff at 11 minutes in. You don't want to see all of that. So, here we go. Let's watch Coyote Peterson and the Murder Hornet.
I'm Coyote Peterson, and I'm about to enter the sting zone with the Japanese giant hornet.
This is just jackass.
Looks like some shit out of...
his hand is, like, cuffed to the thing?
I don't think so. I think that's just his bracelet.
Yeah, I think that's right. And at first, the Hornet's kind of like, dude, I don't want to do this.
Yeah,
no, leave me alone. Leave me alone.
The Executioner Wasp doesn't want any part of it either, but eventually it's like, fine, I guess I'll fucking sting you if you'll let me go.
Yeah.
You dumb shit.
And the stinger
they did this on a cliff,
into my
which is a great place to do this.
Yeah, why was it on a cliff?
He loses consciousness, passes out, falls off.
It's a good shot on a cliff.
arm. I had this like a wave came over me and I got super dizzy. Almost didn't feel what was happening. And then the pain just was like immediate.
He looks like he pissed his pants.
He totally pissed his pants.
Here's my pants and rolled off a cliff. Totally worth it.
Look at your arm. Oh my gosh.
20 minutes since that stinger went deep into my forearm. You can see
like
the discoloration in my skin
hypodermic
there.
needle with a face.
Yeah.
So deep, put that arm to sleep.
It didn't want any part of that either.
Massive goose egg that is formed. The venom has worked its
Look
way
how big his
up
arm
my
is.
arm.
Can you show us the lump? Can you hold your arm up at all?
Oh, show us that lady lump.
Jesus.
Oh my god.
I'm sure you guys want to know how this feels as compared to some of the other top insects on the sting
Looking like
index.
a couple other forearms
It
during quarantine.
blows the cow killer out of the water. No comparison.
Cow killer.
It definitely trumps the tarantula hawk.
Tarantula hawk.
Tarantula hawk.
I would definitely
This
say
guy
that at
just
this
gets
point
bit
it is
by
on
shit
par.
and is like,
And
let's
in
do
just
it.
1 month, the episode you have all been waiting for, the sting of the Executioner Wasp, will determine who the true king of sting really is.
Why would you do this?
You should do that one. Have you seen that, like, Right to Ritual, where they put your hand in the glove of, like, fucking these killer fire ants?
He does that shit too.
Oh, he did that?
Yeah.
Kelly asks, why would you do this? But 30 million views on YouTube will tell you why. So, at the very end of this, it previews his next thing to get stung by, and it's the Executioner Wasp. So let's fucking jump right into that.
I'm Coyote Peterson.
Jesus. And it looks like the Rebel Beef
What
Power
size
Rangers.
is that?
The
I'm
Executioner.
good.
Oh,
Here
yeah,
we
yeah.
go. I love pissing my pants.
1, 2.
I think that's actually bigger. It's like shaped differently, but it's fucking enormous.
It's mad.
Yeah.
It doesn't want any part of it either.
No, it just wants to go home.
It's like, no, get out of here, white guy. You guys are fucking crazy, white.
Jesus.
Oh.
Oh, his reaction.
Oh my gosh! Oh, that's really bad, really quick.
Oh, Jesus.
If Peed my pants.
Oh, right there.
He definitely, he pissed his pants
venom
again.
coming right out of my arm right there. You see that? Oh my god!
Crikey, that's when you know it's a good sting. Man. I get a good piss off.
By a extra wasp. It's for Juggalo and Juggalettes.
There's no question.
Piss these
Without
pants.
question. Sharper than a bullet ant. I think we've got a new king here, folks. It's
Yeah,
just
at
a
one
matter
point,
of
he
how long
starts
is this
punching
pain
the
gonna
ground.
last.
He's in so much pain.
Here it comes.
Yeah, yeah.
Ah, hold on. It's getting worse.
He turns into venom.
I said it was like he was turning into a werewolf.
Stop burning!
Forearm rips open. He starts growing wings.
Getting worse.
King of Sting, folks.
Mara, you seeing this?
We got a
Here's
new
the
king of
king.
Sting, folks.
Oh, I
Jesus.
can't feel my arm.
Oh, it went from my arm into my crotch. Now I peed myself. Ah!
I just realized all the shit that I have on my desktop that everybody was able to see.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna say anything.
Jose with his dick hanging.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a solid picture.
That's
That's
fantastic.
some solid boredom right there.
Uh,
Just straight kicking in.
So thank you to Tito for sending that to us. He sent it to us like, look at this dumb motherfucker 11 minutes in. And then we all started losing our minds about it. And Tito was like, you fucking white people, man.
Yeah, Nicole's like, are you still looking at wasp videos? I'm like, I can't look away.
These things are in our world now. And they're in that Murder Hornet is in the US.
That thing's the size of a bird. Like
Yeah.
you shouldn't
And, like,
be able. It shouldn't be able to sneak up on you.
And you are, many thousands of times bigger than it is, but it will fuck you up.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like later on in the video for the executioner wasp, he talks about how, a week later he was still feeling the effects of the sting, and it left a crater scar on his arm forever.
Oof.
Worth it.
They're just in the world.
I learned a fun thing about wasps one time when I was out grilling and I stepped on a wasp and was like, haha, fuck yourself. The death, like when a wasp dies, it emits this smell that calls other wasps to it
Oh,
to
fuck.
avenge it.
To avenge it. Yeah.
Yeah. So I stepped on the one and was laughing to myself about how great that was. And then two others came and stung me.
Oh no.
Yo, you killed our boy?
Yeah. I
I'm
was like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, I got stung by a regular ass wasp outside a couple years ago, and I was walking along the backyard. It hit me. I got like, what is that weird? And then it stung me, and I fucking dropped to a knee. I'm like, fuck!
Oh, no.
It caught me so off guard.
Hey, how about this? Don't sting me.
Yeah.
I got stung right above the eye by a hornet that
Oh.
flew in. We were driving home from a baseball game. The hornet flew through the window into the car, slapped me in the face, stung me right above my eye. 3 days later, the doctor said if I would have waited one more day, I would have died because my face swelled up.
Oh, my God.
It would have cut off my neck. I look like fucking Rocky Balboa.
They didn't
Oh my
immediately
God.
go to the hospital. He thought that he could fix it himself, and he squirted some super glue into his eye.
So apparently I was deathly allergic to hornets, but as the years gone on, it's become less and less. I got stung mowing the lawn once in my arm, and as long as I take a Benadryl right away, I'm all right.
Yeah, I've been stung by bees a few times. It's not a big deal, but those fucking wasp ones, that shit hurts.
They're mean, man.
Yeah. They serve no purpose other than to hurt.
Yeah.
My
Yeah.
feelings.
So you know what? Not the worst thing having to stay inside, guys, because you know what's not inside? Those fucking things.
Yeah, until they crawl through your vents,
Yeah, really. Hope they're not inside.
come up through your toilet drain.
When they're all inside,
Oh,
like
no.
some ghoulies.
Oh, God, just one of those stinging right in the butthole. Like, oh no.
Those look like they could turn a doorknob for sure.
I do believe that guy was definitely putting on a performance, but I do believe his pain 100%. Like,
Yeah.
and I said it in our message, and I was like, You know, part of this is like I would really love to inflict that sort of pain onto someone. No one.
And I think we all had at least one person pop into our head at the same time. Yeah.
At least
I picked that guy.
At least a pop top 6 of people.
Just like, people like, if you think that you're tired of the quarantine, name 5 people that you would sacrifice for the name of the economy to make this thing over. And I'm like, 5. That's it. Like we're just taking orders.
Yeah.
Lee's like, I got a couple people covered, so you don't need to come up with 5. I'll cover your list.
Like, yeah, can I get 10? I'll take Mary's.
Yeah.
Anyone that I take out, can I get their 5?
Yeah. This argument has some holes in it, Karen. Sorry. Fucking ridiculous. What's up, Kelly?
Not much. Mado, you guys watch Spider-Man?
That was fun.
Oh my god.
It wasn't. It was terrible.
Gonna have to get that up on audio soon and then do a video bit with it.
I told you guys it was worse than you'd think it was. Than you thought it was.
Yeah, but I didn't believe you. But then it really was.
Yeah.
But there was some cool shit in it.
Yeah, there was.
Yeah, there were like maybe 9 really cool things. But hundreds more that sucked.
Yeah.
How'd you guys do that? And somebody was like, you know what? I got money down on this. Let's do it.
Remember when Spider-Man fought the blow-up wrestler?
Oh my god.
Honestly, best part. If the whole thing should have been like that.
Yeah, blow up Bonesaw was dope.
Yeah, they should have leaned into that.
Blow up Bonesaw was a lot cooler than blow up Lizard.
God.
Craven with the talking lion mouth.
I didn't even notice that the first time I watched it.
His belly said, I'm so hungry. Rawr. I'm a king.
Just blow up Bonesaw and be like, well, I got a blow up divorce.
She's a real stand-up blow-up lady.
We don't talk about that.
Evil person.
I think it was Mahoney that brought that up again today, and I was thinking, you remember how we did the Ultimate Social Justice Warrior, and then we talked about doing a Hulk Hogan bit too? We need to do Macho Man gives depressing news. Well, it's hard to say this, but I got a lump, you guys. Oh yeah, gonna have to get it cut out and do a couple years of chemotherapy, but it's okay. Cream of the crop.
It's gotta be at inappropriate times.
Yeah, it's gotta be accidental. Like somebody asked you just the wrong question.
Yeah. Like, what'd you do this weekend, Macho Man? Well, got a lump.
Yeah, went to the doctor, found out could be cancerous.
Well, kids, you might be wondering why we gathered you all in the church and why your teachers were crying. Well, someone flew an airplane into the World Trade Centers, yeah.
Thought it was an accident. Then there was a second one, yeah.
Tower of power, too sweet to be sour.
Oh, my ears are hot.
That shit wouldn't happen if they came for me and Hogan. You leave them buildings alone, they don't punch back, brother.
I don't got time for that right now. Gotta go put my dog to sleep.
Can we pick up later? Just found out she's taking the kids. Little sore subject right now, because, see, tomorrow's their birthday.
Oh, wait, hold on. Well, my phone's ringing. Hello? Hey, what? My horse got hit by a car. What was he doing in the whole farm's on fire. Why didn't you lead off with that? Yeah. Sorry, I gotta go take care of some business.
Yeah, I'm feeling on that subprime mortgage, yeah. I'm upside down, yeah. Terrible.
Well,
So yeah, everything that just happened here exponentially more fun than Spider-Man Turn Off the Dark.
Yeah.
Yep, they said I'm upside down on the mortgage. Can't take out a fourth one. See,
It's all
They're
kind
all
of
tapped
really.
out.
I'm getting really depressed. All this stuff happening at once. Kind of makes you want to just drive your car into a tree. I don't know.
Christ.
Oh shit! Where's my car? They said I didn't make the payment. So, somebody give me a ride home, please.
That reminded me of Sweetums from the Muppet movie. Hey, you guys, I want to go to Hollywood too.
On the way home, you think you can maybe swing by the Walmart and buy the milk?
Need some travel-sized toiletries.
But you know what? Speaking of milk, they turned off my electric. My milk's spoiling in my fridge.
He's
Think I
got to
can borrow-
just chug the whole container.
I gotta eat 25 pounds of raw meat.
You want to come over? I got 3 tubs of melted ice cream.
You gotta bring your own spoon. See, the lady took them in the divorce. Got no silverware. Just been eating with my hands.
It's the you're not supposed to wash the plastic ones, but you can.
Found out they're very reusable.
But if you put them in the dishwasher, that's a one-time thing. Yeah.
Also, can you bring over a dishwasher? The bitch took that too.
It's called my dog the dishwasher, but like I said, he had to go.
They found a lump in him too this weekend.
Oh.
Real tough. Had him 16 years. Got him when he was a puppy. Saved him from the side of the road.
We used to call him Little Randy.
Speaking of little Randy, you know my dick don't work anymore.
Oh, God.
Oh no!
Couldn't even get a Blue Chew sponsorship. Yeah.
Kind of sucks. Took 4 blue pills. Turns out they were just Skittles. She left. Had this whole hotel room to myself for 2 days. They said if I don't stay, they're still going to charge me. So I sit by the pool and cry.
Macho Man in the pink get up with the hat and the tassel sitting by the pool crying. Oh God.
But there's always tomorrow, right?
Oh, Christ.
Wait, did we get through Kelly's whole week? Because he does get pissy.
Fuck. Nothing else is worth talking about.
No, that's enough.
We could just end the show.
Yeah, it's only gonna get worse from here.
Speaking about show, my internet just got turned off. So we may want to wrap it up.
It was right in the middle of Stranger Things. I don't know how it ends.
Is that Mahoney's Macho Man?
Oh, it's the best one. Mahoney's Macho Man's the best one. I don't know if you know this.
I was watching Lost before then, but someone told me the ending when I was on the last episode. Yeah.
I don't know if you know this, but Bonesaw is ready.
You know, today, I'm just not ready.
You know what's real messed up? Me and Uncle Ben, we were good friends too. He was going to be my best man. Not anymore.
Because she called off the wedding.
Uncle Ben want me down the aisle. Yeah.
Peter, savor the days. You don't know how many good ones are left in front of you.
I'd pour one out for my homie, but because they took my car, I had to walk home liquor store was closed by the time I made it back into town. Yeah.
I mean, it's probably for the best. I didn't really have money for it. Yeah.
Oh.
I just stood outside and tried to sell autographs for 45 minutes.
Just got my 90-day chip, yeah.
You knew it was bad when Virgil walked by and was like, "Can I help you, brother?" It's like, God damn, gotta change my shit.
That's what you call a rude awakening.
Oh shit! Did you see the apartment Virgil was in on the Dynamite bit last week?
I didn't notice the apartment.
No, I didn't pay attention to it.
Like, I want it to have been a bit, but it might have been that might just be how he lives, and I think it might be sadder that way. I would advise checking it out because I had to watch it twice because I'm like, holy shit, it's incredible.
Oh, Virgil took me to the Olive Garden. He said he was going to treat me to a meal, but he left before I could pay, and they made me wash dishes.
Son of a bitch dined and dashed, yeah.
Oh, I'm sweating.
Cool part. Cut my finger. Got tetanus. One of the goddamn cups broke in the sink. Don't know my own strength. Been using styrofoam for the past 2 months. Not used to the class anymore.
Horrible. Oh shit. We're gonna think
I had to walk to the urgent care.
Is there anything else?
Oh my God.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, urgent care told me I didn't have insurance. It expired 2 days ago.
I think Vince Jr. cut me off. Yeah.
Christ.
Said, put this paper around your finger, stop the bleeding all over the floor, and fill out this paperwork.
Oh, my God. What have you been doing to keep yourself busy, Jose, besides Macho Man impersonations?
We're on fucking season 3.5 of Riverdale, where apparently killing kids in an underground juvenile detention center. All right.
That's the best part. It's not even prison. It's juvie. And it's like fucking Oz.
Yeah, they're beating the shit out of them. Like, that's fucking child abuse. And then you got another 16-year-old who's like, you know what? I'm going to open up a speakeasy.
Yep.
It's like, all right, go you. I mean, it's fun. That show's stupid wild.
Yeah.
No.
Nice. Does Riverdale sound more or less weird by how Jose's been describing it?
I mean, it sounds par for the course the way I've heard Riverdale described 9 times. After every single one of you watches Riverdale, I get to experience it all over again.
You're going to be
Sounds
the 10th.
wonderful.
We're going to get you hooked on some of that jingle jangle.
Yeah. Jose finally experienced the epic highs and lows, the victories and defeats of high school football.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Is Jingle Jangle the name of the drug in Archie?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Jingle Jangle's, I guess, like their version of Coke, and it comes in pixie sticks. So they're like, oh, let's do some Jingle Jangle, and they're just all down in pixie sticks.
That's ridiculous.
And then they introduced the new drug. What was the name? Crackle Rock?
He's asking
Rock.
Macho Man.
It was Fizzle Rock.
Fizzle Rocks.
Fizzle
that's
Rock.
right.
Yeah. Fizzle. Yeah. This guy opens like a Pop Rocks, chugs the Pop Rocks, and then chugs some soda and was like, Fizzle Rocks, bro. New drug. It's wild.
So season 3 is when there's a death monster stalking the town.
Yeah, it's like part Wicker Man, part Oz. And then Silence of the Lambs, because now Betty's dad's in prison and they're silencing the lambs.
Remember when Jose randomly messaged us about a bunch of teens gang ragging offense?
Yeah. Well, yeah.
And then I remember exactly what we were talking about, though.
I know, I did too.
Yeah, how's that? Yeah, you guys were like, oh, I know exactly what episode you're on.
Yeah. Jose's bringing things up in our little chat, but not giving any context just blurting out what has happened on Archie this season, not even saying, hey, this is from Riverdale, just be like, so I guess, everybody hangs out with their shirt off now, huh? It's wild.
But they all know it. Everyone gets it.
Yeah, I get it.
The fucking
So,
serpent.
okay, so if they're gangbanging the fence, that means that Archie is in juvie, but he has yet to punch the bear.
Yeah.
So he got that to look forward
Oh,
to.
no. He's already he already got attacked by the bear, and he's
Okay,
back.
okay.
He came back. He dyed his hair dark, but now it's back to red. But he doesn't know Reggie's bopping his girl yet, and they're
Did you see the scene yet with him and Reggie in the locker room?
Yeah, and he's like, "Oh man, where'd you get that scar, dude? A bear. Oh man, no wonder you're so messed up."
And then he let it go. He was like, "Wait, did you say a fucking bear, Archie?
Yeah, but
What happened to you, man?"
It was funny that he used it as an excuse on like why he's being so weird. He was like, "Oh, he got himself a case of them bear attacks."
Oh man, I gotta study for finals now. Like, wait, no,
Yeah,
no, you
exactly.
don't.
I was like, "What?" He's like, "Oh man, SATs." I was like, "SAT? You just fought a bear 2 days ago. I ain't worried about no test. You can take a test and shove it up your ass."
You're in an underground prison fight club, and you escaped and fought a bear, and now we're supposed to worry about your SATs?
Yeah. I broke out of juvie before on the night I was supposed to be sacrificed and murdered. I got shanked before I fought this guy.
So you know what?
Gladiator.
I get an A.
Yeah.
How about you take this
He's like,
test?
But I really want to graduate with my friends, you guys.
Yeah, he's all like, you're probably gonna have to stay back. I was like, how about this? How about I'm fucking done with school? How about I graduate?
Exactly. How about I drop out?
Riverdale's the best show on TV.
It really is.
It's so wild. And she's like, "Oh, my dad's evil." And then she's like, "Hey, daddy, I need some protection."
Yeah, that's every other week.
Well, it's next because you guys are watching this week. So what? Season 5 is on right now because they're showing the message like on the 12th of this month. Season 4 hits.
Oh,
No, that's-
season 4. Season
Yeah.
4 just ended.
Oh, so
Yeah, it just ended tonight.
So I thought season 5 was going on, and that's why 4 is available. So
No,
season
with
4 just
the
ended.
CW stuff, they pretty much get it up there as soon as it's done.
Yeah,
Okay.
2 weeks after the finale, it goes on Netflix.
Okay, so by the time season 4 comes out, we will be up to date with the season that just ended.
Yep.
Nice.
Means you'll be the last one, Knize. Get your shit together. Get
Hurry up.
Yeah.
your goddamn life right.
Jose
What you got,
left.
Mahoney?
I signed up for that DC Universe thing, and I watched Titans. And I
Dude.
know people keep telling me that Titans is good, but Titans is really good.
Yeah, Titans
I
with
didn't
the
wanna
trade
believe
price
it.
marketing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, you gotta watch Doom Patrol.
I'm gonna.
I finished that up this weekend. It's so good.
I'm gonna.
I watched the whole
Really?
season of Titans. I haven't watched the second one yet. Watched the premiere of the second one. I've seen 3 of the Swamp Things. Also really good.
I need to watch that too.
Yeah, I'm into that. It was basically like if you like Arrow and Flash and all of those, like it's essentially the same thing, but they say fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there's some really good fight choreography in it.
You guys hear me?
Yes.
We can.
I made that moody bear joke and then silence, and I was like, "Oh, I guess that did not land." And then,
Nobody
and then I
likes
see
your moody
video
bear
call drop.
So then I stumbled onto this app called Tubi, which is like
on
free
there.
streaming. Yeah. Here's a list of things that are available for free on Tubi if you have the ability to get that. Basically every G.I. Joe cartoon,
Nice.
including the one in the 80s and early 90s when it got weird. And like the guy had the rocket jetpack backpack thing. Like every Transformers show. Conan the Adventurer. Does anybody
Yep.
remember that cartoon? I
Yep.
loved that cartoon. Cops.
Oh,
Love
fuck.
Cops.
Whoa.
Cops.
Loved it. All sorts of Power Ranger shows, like from Japan. The ones that you
Nice.
guys are like Juru Ranger and whatever. Like,
Yep.
a whole bunch of those. Something called Archie's Weird Mysteries, which is essentially Riverdale. The Super Mario cartoon, the Legend of Zelda cartoon, a Clue TV show.
What?
And then some kind of TV show where kids solve mysteries in ancient Rome. So, if
Wild.
you've got, like, you know, a Roku or any kind of thing to stream on, see if you can get Tubi, because there's all sorts of random shit on there.
Yeah, it's got commercials, but that's it.
Oh, really? Who even cares?
Yeah, that's it. You want to watch a commercial every now and then, you can watch some wild shit that
Yeah.
I don't think anywhere else has.
You know, in this day and age, sometimes I appreciate a commercial because sometimes you got to take a piss. Sometimes you got to get a snack, you know?
Yeah.
Not the end of the world.
Look at your phone.
Yeah, you're in the shower anyways. So, other than that, Lee, I've just been watching TikToks.
God damn it.
TikTok, motherfucker!
Lee, this first one.
We're
You're
well
gonna
on
love
our way to becoming a full-on video podcast. You
this. You're
realize
gonna love this, Lee.
I'm trying.
This TikTok right here. This is a girl whose friend took her French fries in the bag, threw them on the ground.
I can't even look at you. I can't even look at you. You took my fries and you threw them on the floor like they were nothing to you. No, don't put your immediate little hands on me.
Oh my god.
No, fuck you. I'm going this stairway. I can't even.
Oh, my God.
Seems like a fun Christmas party.
Yeah, or like New Year's, they're definitely lit. They're lit up.
They are so
At least
lit.
one of them are.
Yeah, the one chick is rocking a purple little bob wig. The other chick is rocking a little neon pink bob wig. And there's
He's
a
not
bunch
walking
of...
straight.
Yeah.
No, they are trash.
Those are the rants of a drunk girl.
Absolutely. You threw my fries on the ground like they meant nothing to you.
And then they're like, I'm going to take this stairwell. Fuck you.
Yeah, I like that bit.
Get
Absolutely
your meaty
ridiculous.
hands off me.
Get your meaty hands off of me. And then Lee, I don't know if you remember, but yesterday was May the 4th, Lee.
Uh-huh.
So in honor of that, here's this one.
Uh-oh, video currently
Uh-oh,
unavailable.
It'll come back.
Well, it was
Platform is trash.
it was a marshmallow on a pot, and then the marshmallow had a face, and it was doing the Obi-Wan speech from Revenge of the Sith. You are my brother, Anakin. You are the chosen one. And then panned to another marshmallow on the stove on fire, going, I hate you.
It's like I saw it.
It was amazing. Is it really gone?
It's gone. It's
It's
gone.
awful.
Video currently unavailable.
Oh,
Terrible.
they got taken down by fucking Disney.
Awful.
And I was
All right,
worried
Lee.
about that one getting us a copyright strike because it's just using Star Wars audio.
I figured I wouldn't notice 15 seconds of Star Wars audio.
Yeah,
but
you
oh
figure.
20 seconds of DMX.
Yeah.
Well. Oh, well. Well, Lee, this one won't get us copywritten because this is in honor of Cinco de Mayo.
White people taco night. We're getting taco shells from the grocery store and ground beef from the grocery store and shredded cheese from the grocery store and Ortega sauce from the grocery. White.
Oh, I hate it. I hate it so much.
What the fuck?
So now every time you have tacos, you'll be singing that song.
God damn it.
Especially, I mean, it's Taco Tuesday and Cinco de Mayo today, so
Yeah.
perfect time to make
like
white
some
people
sort of
tacos.
Ortega sauce from the grocery store.
Like, what the fuck is wrong with those ingredients of tacos? Like,
Yeah,
And where else
all
are you
right.
supposed to get it except the grocery store, you fuck?
right.
Says a couple of white guys. All right, so Lee, also recently it was the NFL draft, right? So this dude, I don't know who he is, but he thought he was going to be a pretty high draft pick, right? And now it's like almost to the 100th draft pick, and he has not been selected. And they've got the camera on him because they thought he was going to be like, top 20.
Yeah, and
Oh,
everybody
that's
was on.
always-
Everybody was on like a Zoom meeting for the draft.
Yeah, so he's just chilling at his house, watching his draft, selection just slip away. The
Bunch of
dollars
numbers
are
just not
ticking
come up.
down. He's getting paid less and less every time. And here you go.
So we're at the 95th pick of the draft. Jacob Eason is dropping like a rock. He's here with his whole family. They can't believe they signed up for this shit. He's been sitting in the same couch for 2 days now, and his girl is still talking his ear off.
Look at his
Look
face.
at my man's face. Didn't respond once. He's had enough of this. Get me out of here. So we're at the...
Oh, man. I don't want to say that's relatable. And I won't.
Oh, my God.
I kind of like that one.
That one's pretty good. Now, this next one, Lee, this is a baby.
Oh, I already don't like it.
Oh,
This
Lee's
is a
already.
baby. Who doesn't like a baby? Look at her. Look at the baby's cute little hair.
Look like it's made of lily putty.
Look at the baby's cute hair, Lee.
Well.
It's adorable.
He wants to watch Bluey. How do you spell that?
Oh! Squish.
No.
Just a monster.
No.
Too
Just
real.
an absolute monster child. All right. So all of those are wonderful. Lee, I know you like sexy videos, so I wanted to find you a sexy video that was entertaining and informational. So I got you this one that will teach you how to do the savage dance, which is the hottest trend on TikTok right now.
Mahoney sent this, and I said, this girl could either be 12 or 22. I'm not sure.
But she's got a tattoo.
I'm a savage. Clap. Blah 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 la la. Hit. Doo doo yeah. Nasty. Huh. Acting stupid. What's happening? Ba da ba. Ooh, ba. Ding ding bang. Throw that blah blah and let me see you do a split. I'm a savage. Clap. Blah 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 la la. Hit. Doo doo yeah. Nasty.
Make this sound stop.
Acting stupid. What's happening? Ba da ba. Ooh, ba. Ding ding bang. Throw that blah blah and let me see you do a split.
Oh, man. She's so bad at it, too.
Yeah, she's not good at that.
She's awful. Absolutely awful.
But, man. Nice
She got
poop.
5,000 likes on that, though? Is that what that says?
Of course she does.
Yeah.
Mahoney, you are genuinely one of the funniest people I've ever known. It bothers me that you like all this shit so much.
Oh my God.
It's
great.
it's the avant-garde nature of Mahoney that's coming through.
Yeah.
These are like little, like student short films, essentially.
No, they're not.
They totally are.
Definitely are not.
Student films in the School of Hard Knocks.
Do a
Okay, make this one go
I'm
away.
a savage. Blah blah
Blah,
la
blah,
la.
blah.
Hit. Doo doo yeah. Nasty.
God damn it. Oh,
So good.
it's so stupid.
I love it.
I know you do.
I bet you can't wait until fantasy football starts.
Oh, God. That's never going to happen. There's never going to be a football game again. I'm okay with that.
that might be the case.
Silver lining of the pandemic there for you, Lee.
Ah. Not for nothing. I've had a few silver linings out of this thing. I'm going to come out of this thing ahead one way or the other. About 10 pounds heavier, but also, other things.
It won't matter. Everybody will be 10 pounds heavier. Nobody will notice.
Yeah.
That's true. Very true.
So the key is get 30 pounds heavier so people will notice.
Yeah.
There you go.
Really make an impact.
Yeah.
Tell them, oh, you think it's funny? I put on 30 pounds.
Got some news. Turns out I'm a diabetic. Yeah.
Turns out
Up on insulin. Yeah.
They're going to
the
take my leg.
thyroids. Yeah, they're all fucked up. Oh yeah. Out of my
Sorry, I'm
control
late.
now.
Sorry I'm late. My toe was infected and they amputated it.
Told me if I don't watch out,
Fucking
it's gonna
uncanny
be the leg
valley.
next.
Spot on.
Killing it.
Like when Mahoney's doing his impression and Jose is doing his, I'm like, which one's which?
Oh God. We got a classic this week, Knize?
We sure do. It is
What we
from
got?
It is from episode 405, which was the episode following the release of Star Wars The Last Jedi, you know, keeping in theme with May the 4th. That was yesterday.
There you go.
So there's a cool story about me confronting a dude sitting next to me in the theater, which, as I'm cutting this together, I'm thinking to myself, man, there are a lot of stories where I confront people in public. Like, I don't feel like I'm that kind of person, but there is a lot of stories of me confronting people.
Sometimes you gotta check them, motherfucker.
Telling them to take a walk.
Take a walk.
And then a real interesting bit where Lee talks about the future of possibly having new release movies be released on home video. So,
ooh.
And also, before the classic, we got a special message from the Popcast. So,
yes, very important. All this from us to you. Right, enjoy this. Love you. Bye. Since 2009, the Panels on Pages podcast has been there for you.
And we're going to keep doing what we've always done.
Especially now, in these uncertain times, you can count on us.
We can all stay connected, all without leaving the comfort and safety of our homes.
While the distance between us might be great, the population will always stay close.
Tuesday nights at 10, we're all family.
We may be apart now, but we want you to know we'll always be here for you.
So smash that like button, click subscribe, and we can get through this.
Together, but not together.
Always distant, almost never social.
The Panels on Pages podcast. When other geeks just won't do.
And now, a curated selection from deep within the Popcast Network archives. We proudly present this Popcast classic. Oh, speaking of Last Jedi, opening night, IMAX, $20 a ticket. This motherfucker next to me has his phone out as the Lucasfilm logo comes up.
Oh, no.
Because he's trying to get a picture of the Star Wars logo.
Ugh.
And I say to him, you gonna put that away? And he says, oh, yeah. He puts it away. Motherfucker! Like, why do you have a better seat than me? Because he was closer to the middle. It's like, what? Who are you? You got a BB-8 shirt on, but any fucking asshole can buy a BB-8 shirt. Why are you here? Why
get them Instagram
why
likes.
Why do I have to fucking read you the riot act as the Lucasfilm logo comes up? Opening night of Star Wars The Last Jedi. To put your phone
on
away.
Twitter
To put your
this past
phone away.
weekend. Our buddy Tim Gibbons and me and Mary kind of went back and forth a little bit.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
Like, I would pay kind of a lot for the ability to watch a movie on opening night at my house and not have to fuck around with trying to make plans to go to the theater. Like, I'd pay $50. You tell me $50, I can just sit down and watch The Last Jedi at home? That's about what you spend on a couple tickets and popcorn any fucking way. And I can just not deal with it? Yeah. Where's that? Let's have that happen, please.
On one hand, yes. On the other hand, it was other than this fucking asshole, it was great to be their opening night IMAX. Like, these are the hardcore of the hardcores.
And I don't think I would do it all the time.
Sure.
For sure. Because I do love the communal aspect of movies, for sure. But it's fucking hard out there for pimps sometimes. Time is tough.
I don't understand the mindset. Like, how did you, sir, when did you find out about Star Wars? Like, I don't want to pull, like, the fake geek card, but how do you have a better seat than me and you're fucking pulling your phone out like this is your first time at a movie?
No, that's bullshit.
Son of a bitch.
No goddamn sense.
Join us again next week for yet another Popcast Classic.
That could never air today.
It shouldn't have aired then.
No.
Look at that, Lee. You spoke it into existence.
Right? And then
did
just last week, Lee was like, it's too expensive.
$20 just to rent it? Ugh.
No. I'm all about it. It's just, that's when there's no other option. It's like, don't make me double dip in a couple of weeks. But yeah, I'm all about this live, man. I do love that the AMC is getting their panties in a twist because Trolls did some money.
AMC and Regal said that they're not going to show any Universal movies when their theaters open back up.
Yeah, well, guess what? Warner Brothers is doing the same thing with that Scooby-Doo movie at the end of the next week, I think it is. So what? They're going to be like, also not going to show any Warner Brothers movies.
No, they were mad because the dude from Universal said something like, yeah, it's a big success. We might have to look into changing how we release movies. And that's when AMC was like, oh, fuck you.
Well, you know what? Maybe they should.
Yeah.
It's an effective model.
AMC and Regal are literally obsolescent right now. Out of business with no hope to open in the future. And they're going to talk shit about the guy who just made more money not using them? Sure, yeah, pick a fight with him.
Yeah, great idea, champ.
Yeah.
Fucking idiot. What
Hey, Knize.
Yeah?
In the Facebook group, I just sent a TikTok I want Lee to watch.
Okay. All
right.
Let me turn my camera back on.
Lee, I think you'll like this one.
It's classic,
Okay.
Kelly. Bougie. It's ratchet.
Yep. Yeah. It's very, very ratchet.
What's happening?
Lots of things.
Which one? It's the that killed him, I swear to God, that killed him?
Yes.
That killed him. He just ate.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh. That killed him. I swear to God, that killed him. He's out. He's out. He's out.
Oh, yeah. God.
When a double foot stomp gets too real.
He may be out. He just ate.
Right.
Oh,
my God.
Right in the fucking face.
Who is that?
Davey Richards, the king of dumb jock wrestling, crushing the face of Paul London.
Oh, Paul London. Oh, my God. That's enough of that.
That's awful.
Davey Richards, now EMT.
Well, now that you showed that, we have to show the Macho Man bit that you sent.
And Jose needs to do commentary for it.
It's a GIF, so... Jose, you there?
I'm watching.
Oh my God!
That's some bad news. Boxes. Both my kneecaps and my ankles and my fibia and my tibia. Oh, gonzo.
He was supposed to land on one of those guys, right?
Yeah, they were supposed to catch him, but they were too far away, and the cage was starting to buckle, so he couldn't walk out any farther.
Fucking, the caption says, the beginning of the end. This spot effectively ended Randy Savage's career, caused the knee injury that he worked on through June of 1998, and finally got surgery and came back 30 pounds heavier with a new physique.
Oof.
Oh, good catch, you dipshits.
Oh. Why didn't they move closer?
Yeah,
Hogan's whispering in his ear. Let's see who wins this feud now.
Oh my God.
We're going to sandbag him, brother.
Hogan whispered into his ear, just like we practiced, brother.
Remember, I do have your wife tied up.
You got to look out for the boys, brother.
You want to see
Fucked him.
your kids anymore.
Fuck that racist asshole.
Fucked him. Jesus Christ.
Ouchies.
Oh, it's terrible. All right. Let's play a game, shall we?
Shall we play a game?
I got a little extra for our sounder this week. Y'all ready?
I'm fucking ready. This week, Mario Kart 64. Starting positions. The Cosmaniac in first, followed by Mahoney, Kristen, Mary, myself, Knize, Darwin, Juggler John, Cat, Shark, Denim, Goat, Kelly, and somehow
some way bringing up the rear of Vetter. So this week is a single race around the finish line of Mario 64's Rainbow Road. So Vetter's bringing in Lego Kid for his 8-Bit Warriors team. The Gamer Kid, sorry, from Lego Dimensions. Shark's bringing in Super Shadow from Shadow the Hedgehog. Juggalo John's bringing in Smash Brothers version of Mega Man. Mahoney and the GameStop Die Bitch team is bringing in Bo Jackson from Tecmo Bowl. I will be bringing in Cloud Strife from Final Fantasy VII.
Oh, what a sexy woman.
Yeah, he's so adorbs. Kelly's bringing in Kiryu Kazuma from Yakuza Kiwami. Jason Nye is bringing in Big Head Bill Clinton from Mario from NBA Jam.
Big Head Billy Clint.
Big Head Billy Clint. Juan's bringing in Cal Kestis, the ginger from the Star Wars game.
It's gonna be carnage.
Goat's bringing in Natalie from the GameCube Charlie's Angels game. That's the Cameron Diaz one.
Yep.
Were you gonna say that's the Karen?
No.
Karen
Now
with a
they're all
hard
Karen,
C.
I feel like. Mary and I's got Booker DeWitt from one of them Bioshocks. Arwen's got Nathan Drake. Kat's got Odyssey version of Mario. And then Kristen's bringing in Claptrap from Borderlands. And Guzman is bringing in Gerald of Rivia. Should be a good one. Should be a
Now,
real
somebody
barn burner with
proposed for. I do not understand why the starting position was so important to people. Knize tells me it's because I start in 5th and finish in 7th all the time. But someone proposed that we need to read this week's in order of starting position.
Now.
I think our governor has spoken.
All right.
I refuse.
Oh,
We will
fuck
read
off,
them in
whoever
the
wanted
order they were entered because that is the easiest way for us to do it.
Well, there you have it, Juggalo John. There's your answer.
Go pound sand.
Well then, Kelly, you read Vetters. You're up first.
Vetter's 8-Bit Warriors competing in this event is the Gamer Kid from Lego Dimensions. Gamer Kid was drawn into the Dimensions world when the video game character escaped from their games and started destroying the world. Only the gamer of legend could save them. Armed with quarters and his energy drink, he saves the world.
Real energy.
And the fact that I had to mention this is one of his advantages. Nobody
up on Monster Energy and quarters.
Yeah. Nobody knows this kid, and nobody is paying him any attention. He is flying under the radar and into first because before they knew what hit him. Gamer Kid plays games. It's what he is all about. He has played this game countless times. He knows Mario Kart, and he knows the good old Rainbow Road shortcut. He knows that right after the start of the race, he is taking the power skid, jumping over the left railing, and landing on the track below, thus eliminating almost half of the course. Repeat this for the game, and GK is done before many are 1.5 laps through. But the GK knows there may be a few racers that know the trick, and should any happen to take the jump before him, since he is in the last spot and sees them falling, he simply drinks some of his energy drink and blasts them from behind with his laser vision, a la Superman and Cyclops. Should you have a shield, he simply takes another swig and grows into a giant, making him the biggest and strongest racer, plowing over and swatting everyone in his path. Once he clears the track and takes over the top spot, it's smooth sailing. Another swig of his energy drink, and he powers up with what is to be the best Mario Kart item you can get, the Power/Invulnerable Star. Your guns, missiles, lasers, traps, cavalry, even the almighty blue shell won't slow him down at this point. Not to mention the speed boost, which only widens the gap. Kid is literally untouchable in this race, armed not only with powers, but also the experience and knowledge of the course and game that only comes with being a legendary gamer.
Yeah, see,
but is he old enough to even drive?
I have a problem with this though, because it says he takes the top spot and it's smooth sailing. But if you're in the top spot, you're not getting a star. You're also
you're getting coins.
Yeah, you're getting crap, and you're gonna get hit with a blue shell. Like, that's gonna happen. You're getting banana peels and coins. You're not getting a star in first place. Sorry.
No, you're not getting shit.
Fatal
in first
flaw
place.
in your argument there, but I do like the argument.
Argument's good.
Yeah, it's solid to point out the shortcut.
Yep, the shortcut is important. Very good. But also, like, just because I'm really good at playing NBA Jam doesn't mean I can play basketball. In fact, I tell you for a fucking fact I can't.
All right, Lee, we're going to go hoop it up.
Juggalo
Lee's
John
on fire.
Juggalo John in the chat says nothing stops the blue shell besides another blue shell, and I don't know if that actually exists, but in Switch Mario Kart, there's that siren or whatever the fuck it's called that can stop a
box thing. Yeah,
yeah, it can stop a blue shell.
Until you told me.
Yeah.
I watched
I was wondering
today.
if a star would stop the blue shell.
It's like
I didn't think it would.
In Mario Kart 8, it's like an air horn kind of, and you're like, no more blue shell.
I saw a video today of a guy who hit himself with a blue shell.
What?
Just so he could. He hung around, he drove, and he was like, he hung back on purpose, like at 8th place, got himself a blue shell, ran to the front of the pack, then threw it, and it hit him. It's like, well done, Mario Kart logic. Well done. All right, so up next, Sharks bringing in the Super Shadow. He says he sent in some audio. Did you get it, Knize?
Oh, yes. I do have audio. Shark Team is people, so.
Shark Team is people.
Let's take a listen. And go.
Yeah, guys,
They're not
what
gonna flag.
a race. I was lucky enough to snag an interview down here with Shadow, the race winner. Shadow, what was that like? Okay.
Sorry, he doesn't speak Earth. I will be his interpreter.
Yeah, who are you?
I am Sonoku Chimu.
All right, well, have Shadow walk us through the beginning of the race.
Well, when the race started, I saw Bo Jackson take off with a good start, but I wasn't worried. I cut my teeth and won a lot in the Sonic Race Cups. Yeah, when Nathan Drake threw a green shell at me, I was glad I had that. I was glad I had that Chaos Invincibility all around myself and my card. Yes, when I started using the Chaos effects, I knew I would be okay. I did use the effect to slow time down, and that is how I got to the front of the pack. Time slowed down for everyone but me. Well, it does give me unlimited ammo, and I really unloaded on Big Head Bill Clinton. Oh yeah, I do feel bad about using the Chaos Bolt on everyone that passed me. How is that Charlie's Angel doing? Yes, at the beginning that was fun. I activated the Chaos Blast to get rid of people who didn't know how to drive, like Geralt and Mega Man. The key to the Rainbow Road isn't only speed, but lightning flash reflexes, and in this super form, there are no reflexes faster than mine. I had to avoid banana peels, and made sure to pick up the boxes when I could. Yes, I saw Bo Jackson on the back stretch and pass me, so I jumped out and pushed my cart at light speed past him and jumped back in right as we crossed the line. How's Bo's hip? I saw he had a hard time getting out of the cart. I want to thank my sponsors for this win, Dreamcast, Genesis, and of course Sonic for always believing in me.
Reporting for Panels on Pages Sports, I'm Matt Hott. Back to you guys in the booth.
That was
Solid
pretty
bit.
great.
Solid
Why
bit.
does Shadow make such nightmare noises?
I don't know. I don't know, but I don't know shit about him, so that might be what he sounds like.
I hope it is. Every time you play a Shadow in a game, he just
He just sounds like one of those screaming donkeys.
Sounds like a TikTok account I would follow.
They might have to call bullshit though on getting out of the cart to push it.
I was like, everything about this is wonderful, and then he was like, I get out of the car to push it, and I was like, oh no, you can't do that.
Yeah, no, you're disqualified at that point.
That's just
I mean, I don't know about disqualified, but not I don't like that part.
Yeah, there's murder in Mario Kart. There's no disqualifications.
Yeah. Zero was very clear in the pregame that you had to be in a cart, because otherwise Bo Jackson would just run. And then what?
All right, Juggalo John writes in. This is the Smash Brothers version of the Mega Mans. He says, starting in 8th place, Mega Man can see if anyone ahead of him takes a shortcut or if he alone knows it, jumping straight off the first hill across the void space using Rocket Belt item or rushes Spring Bounce to easily clear it to the track along the way. Rock has access to all the items in Smash, which means double invincible stars, blue shells, green shells, and banana peels. Items that are only in future Mario Kart games like bombs, boomerangs, fire flowers, and bullet bills. Besides his own blaster, access to 9 different kinds of guns, including the Super Scope 6, 7 different kinds of bombs, including his own, 3 items that increase his speed, like the Super Launcher Star. After getting into first place, he can keep that lead with Pokeballs, regular and master, as well as the aforementioned weapons. Rock can have his Leaf Shield block any normal shells and items. As to keep anyone in the back of the pack from sending up a blue shell, Rock will simply put a Smash blue shell behind him, keeping it there to shield him.
That's why in the chat he was saying a blue shell can stop a blue shell.
There you go. That's a solid argument right there.
No, that's pretty good.
Who's Rock?
Rock
I
is
think
Mega
that's
Man.
Mega Man's name.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because in Japan, it's Rockman.
He's like, Mega Man was my father. I'm Rock.
Yeah.
Please, let me rock.
But
Mr. Mega
my
was my father's
problem
name.
with this is, can Mega Man in Smash? Can Mega Man just pull items out of his ass?
That's the thing.
I don't
very
think so.
randomized.
Yeah, so you can't just like come in like with your pockets full of items. That's not how that game works.
Well, what do you mean randomized? Like, can I just keep pulling items till I get the one I want?
Well,
No, not
that's
really.
the thing. Can Mega Man just make items appear? That's my question.
I don't think he can.
I don't think he can either.
Now, if you want to say that driving over one of the item blocks could give you either a Mario Kart item or a Smash Brothers item, I would take that trip with you. I feel like.
Yeah.
But even without that, the Leaf Shield is a good bit of strategy.
Yep.
Pretty good. I like that one. Pretty good.
Yeah, effectively negating anyone from using an item against you is pretty good.
Yeah, not mad about that one at all. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
Pretty
Plus,
good.
so he's negating anybody from using an item against him with the Leaf Shield, and he's got some kind of rocket belt or spring bounce to, give him some boosts. So
Yeah, the spring bounce he definitely has. Quite possibly
Yeah.
the rocket belt. So
Now,
not
Juggalo
bad. Very good.
Juggalo John in the chat says we get any equipment in from the game, and you start with them. But does that necessarily mean you start with anything that's in your game, or you start
But if
with?
if we're playing by Smash rules, you can't just like pocket items.
Sure.
You can't like equip.
Yeah, that's not how that works.
So I think Smash is a weird situation for that, because like the idea is like, you have everything that that Sad Man Kratos can acquire throughout the game. Like, you're the peak of that game. But Smash isn't really a game where you like acquire stuff, So like Link has everything that you can get in Breath of the Wild.
Yeah.
But Mega Man can't like advance through Smash and be like, sweet, now I start with every single item. So it's a weird
Zero in the chat says you start at your peak, so you'd get any item from Smash you want, but you wouldn't have all items from Smash at once.
Yeah, no, I can see that. Like if you just held on to one after a match.
So something to keep in mind for later. Not bad. Solid argument.
He's still got the Leaf Shield and the Rocket Bounce. So
Yeah, it's good. Like because his standard stuff is pretty good.
Yeah.
All right, Mahoney. What's Bo Jackson
boy.
doing?
All right, so Tecmo Bull Jackson is the greatest athlete in video game sports. Okay, he is unrivaled. You know what great athletes have? Amazing reflexes. You know what else they have? An unquenchable desire to win. Bo Jackson is going to make every single aspect of this game a competition. Will he be the first off the line? You fucking know it. Is he always going to get an item box? Better believe it. Is he going to roar like a mighty lion when he throws turtle shells with a power never before seen in the likes of a Mario Kart race? Absolutely he is. Oh, did you throw a shell at Bo Jackson? He doesn't fucking care. NFL linebackers couldn't slow down Bo Jackson. If he doesn't simply dodge that shell, he'll be recovered faster than you can say, hey, is that big head Bill Clinton shoving turtle shells up that Jedi's ass? Bo Jackson won't just beat these other racers. He's going to ruin their fucking day. They're going to go home, and their significant other's going to be like, hey, how was the race? And they're just going to snap and start yelling at him. Bo Jackson is going to steal the victory and the joy from their lives.
Oh my god. And Bo Jackson is so country, I can imagine him picking up a turtle shell and eating it like a sandwich.
Yeah.
He'd probably take a bite of it and then spit out the piece he bit and hit somebody.
Turn it into bullets.
Exactly. Exactly. The
Not
guy
really,
is so fast in his game that playing as him is considered a cheat code.
Not talking about how he's actually going to win the race, but he's going to fuck up your day. I appreciate that.
He's going to win the race because he's going to be first off the line. He's going to always have an item, and he's an unquenchable thirst for victory.
Oh, I forgot about the unquenchable thirst. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Pretty good. Solid. That's good, but it's not as good as my man Cloud Strife. See, because Cloud is coming into these games with all the materia, maxed out stats, the ultimate weapon, and a wizard bracelet. So you're all fucked.
Oh, that's a real nice bracelet.
It's a real nice bracelet. With experience doing full-on sword fights on a motorcycle and a profitable side business and career as a chocobo racer, Cloud is an experienced driver and rider in high-stakes environments, so your cute little fun race is nothing. How's he going to do it? Well, for starters, at the beginning of the race, he's going to cast Stop All, freezing the rest of the competition in place completely. With Speed Plus's a passive speed boost, he zips around the track and clears lap 1 before the competition even steps on the gas. With a full lap lead, he can take his time. First thing he's going to do is he's going to cast Knights of the Round on whoever Juan is sending into this race. Cloud remembers that, quote, sounds like a child molester comment about his beloved coach, and he's having none of that shit.
Oh.
All 13 knights descend one at a time and really put the screws to whatever bullshit Juan's planning. You ever see someone get blue shelled 13 fucking times in a row? This is like that, but it's worse. 0 coins. Good luck finishing the race. Next up, Cloud casts haste on himself. So he's flying around like a spiky-haired Mario Andretti. Did you know that Cloud is the infectious last of this game?
Oh, no!
He cast the poison attack Bio All on the rest of the competitors. While they don't shit their pants, they are spinning out every few seconds, taking damage throughout the duration of the spell, while Cloud rocks his track like a Midgar subway tunnel. Now, it is worth noting, however, that since Juan's character has been spinning and bouncing around like crazy thanks to the Knights of the Round, these additional attacks do, in fact, lead that character to shit his or her pants as an added bonus. So it's not the intended effect. Cloud is basically a 2-lap lead at this point, and everyone else is confused and frustrated. Of course, Cloud has cast a wall on himself, providing a shield for any incoming attacks that come his way. In the unlikely event that something does actually make it through, he's equipped with counter lightnings. Anyone who does land a hit is struck by lightning as a thank you. Enhanced speed, a practically impenetrable defense, and Juan's player crying on what has effectively become a nightmare combination of a county fair teacup / zipper ride full of his own shit. Gold medal, please.
Yikes.
You made someone poop themselves. 10 points.
Yeah, that is...
You made
that
Juan
is a
poop himself.
time right there.
You made Juan poop himself 11 points.
God damn.
All right.
Gonna win that one, fellas.
Yeah, I think you got this one.
It's hard to argue why any of that wouldn't work.
Yeah.
What
you
got,
made
Kelly?
someone poop themselves.
I mean, he doesn't. What Cloud Strife does not have is an unquenchable thirst.
That's true. He is going into this particularly hydrated.
Yeah.
Thoroughly quenched.
Just been drinking a whole lot of Gatorade, vitamin water. All right, so I got
that he's surprised when Juan's character shits himself. Like, he didn't mean for that to happen.
But then he keeps going. And it's like, let's see how much we can squeeze out of this guy.
Yeah.
Once you
He's
get him
not
to
gonna
shit their
stop.
pants,
Like when he comes around on lap 3 and notices that he's shit himself, like he's not gonna stop and ask if he's okay.
Yeah.
No.
He's like, oh, that's fucked up. He just keeps on going.
Oh.
All right, so I've got Kiryu from Yakuza Kiwami. Kiryu Kazuma is no expert when it comes to kart racing, but that doesn't mean that he can't learn. He mastered racing once before, and he can do it again. In Yakuza Kiwami, one of the major side stories involves the Pockets Circuit slot car racing. Kiryu has to quickly become a pro at managing the weight, speed, and aerodynamics of his tiny cars, or else he will face the ridicule and laughter of many children. Knowing that he can make the proper adjustments at such a small level tells me that Kiryu would have no issue picking up the finer points of kart racing. Plus, you better hope you've got infinite stars because Kiryu's throwing arm is going to knock your ass out with some shells.
Solid. I like it.
I like how you started out by setting the bar that he's not an expert.
He's not, but he can get there.
Yeah, this is not his element.
He's done it before.
He's only got 3 laps.
Yeah.
He's going to put in an effort.
Yeah.
What's Big Head Bill Clinton going to put in?
Oh,
yeah,
well.
What's Big Head Bill Clinton going to do?
He's going to put it in your mom.
Well, we do have a message here from a former president of the United States, Big Head Billy Clinton. My fellow Americans, in these uncertain times, we need a strong leader behind the wheel. And not to seem like I have a big head about it, but that leader should be cool Uncle Bill. I banged a chick with a cigar in the Oval Office. Come on, that's tight. As a playable character in NBA Jam Tournament Edition, your favorite 90s president could take over for any of the players in the game. So this version of Big Head Bill Clinton has the stats of the Orlando Magic's Nick Anderson.
Oh,
Not
shit.
particularly fast, but deadly accurate from long range. So you better believe I'm shoving shell after shell up Juan's racer's ass. I'm gonna be all over him like my DNA covering the Lincoln bedroom.
Oh, God.
And once I get going, there's no stopping me. Just ask Paula Jones. I sink 3 in a row, and I'm on fire, baby. Can't miss. After taking every opportunity to drive Juan over the edge, I sneak to the front of the pack like when Hillary's asleep and end the race with a top 3 finish because all I do is win, baby. Fuel up the Epstein jet. It's time to celebrate.
Oh, God.
Jesus Christ. God damn it.
Whew.
It's good production value, sir.
That was about, I would say that's version 3 of my Bill Clinton impersonation.
You know what? It's pretty good. Pretty
Nailed
good.
it.
Not mad about it. All right, what Juan's got coming up this week?
Juan says one blocked message. So Juan has sent in Cal Kestis. He says Mario Kart is not just a racing game, but a racing game in which distraction is key. Cal may not have the proper driving skills to beat anyone at speed, but distraction is something he's capable of and will use to his advantage in order to come in first place. Cal can not only use his force push ability to block any items thrown at him, but he can also target them to another racer or back to the one that tossed it to him. His pull ability... Oh, my computer would like to restart. His pull ability is where he will have the most advantage. If he is behind someone, he can simply force pull that racer back behind him and overcome with ease. The force is strong with this one, and a first place win will be easier than making the Kessel Run. That's a solid argument, except for those 13 knights that are pounding him from the sky.
I know, like I don't know how he's gonna do any of that shit with the knights and with the shitting himself and the shells launching up his ass. Like I feel like he got a long row ahead of him. Like,
yeah. Force pull is a cool feature to have in Mario Kart, though, for sure.
Yeah, because you could kind of like slingshot yourself too.
Yeah.
Or if you see somebody taking a shortcut you didn't know about, you can like.
Yeah, you don't even have to pull them all the way back. It's better to pull them a little bit back just so that they don't make the jump, you know?
You could be doing shake and bake the entire race.
Oh, you could be doing Indian burns.
Solid argument. Solid argument, except, 13 knights shitting on him from the sky.
Yeah, I mean, can you force push some of that shit up your own butt again? Clean yourself up, Cal Kestis. You're embarrassing yourself in front of Mario.
Zippity zoopity, there goes the poopity.
Mario is right over there. You're embarrassing yourself. You smell like shit, Cal Kestis. Oh God, he vomited now.
Juggalo John in the chat says, doesn't all of Lee's spells kind of take a bit of casting time you can't waste? Zero says, yeah, those are some pretty lengthy animations. But
he's not watching.
Yeah. Yeah, he drops those knights on one and then keeps driving.
Yeah, he cast it and then fucked off.
The first one he cast was Stop All, so we're all frozen in place anyways.
Yeah, he gets a full lap lead before he does any of that shit. And what's Goat sent in?
All right.
Oh my god.
Good morning, angels. First things first. Last week's challenge did not go quite as well as planned, and I only have myself to blame. You see, Bosley wanted to plan the mission, and when I told him no, he started crying. You know I can't handle it when he cries. It's so pathetic. So I caved, but lesson learned. This week's challenge, however, will be taking it back to basics. We will be competing against the other team's heads up in a Mario Kart race. As luck would have it, Natalie, this is your week. As my angel with literal experience driving an Indy car, a go-kart should prove no problem whatsoever. Also, roughly 90% of the field you are competing against have never driven a car really at all. But, as added insurance, Dylan, Alex, go ahead and bust out your famous blue tracksuits. You'll be Natalie's pit crew / giant distractions. Natalie's main competition this week will be former U.S. President Big Head Mode Bill Clinton and Mario, a fat, middle-aged Italian man. I suspect they'll be too busy telling you angels to, quote, smile more to even realize that the race has started. Oh, and Dylan, please refrain from licking any steering wheels this time around. COVID-19 is a serious problem.
God.
Oh, and one last thing. In case you angels have forgotten, I've attached photos of the tracksuits in question just as a reminder. Good luck, angels.
Way ahead of you, Charlie. Thankfully, I had the gif of Drew Barrymore licking the steering wheel already ready to go. Bless her heart.
I haven't seen that in a long time. Again, I don't know why she does that, but it grosses me the fuck out.
I told you, someone was eating a chocolate chip muffin. They got a little chocolate on the steering wheel. She's like, let me clean that for you.
Who doesn't like a chocolate chip muffin?
Yeah.
That's pretty solid. Excellent point that Natalie is one of the only people here with experience actually racing.
Mm-hmm.
Natalie, Mario, Cloud Strife, and of course, Bo Jackson.
Obviously. On the weekends. That's the bonus level in Tecmo Bowl is the go-kart race.
That's right.
No, that's pretty good. Pretty good. Can't really fault that one.
Everyone's getting better.
Yeah. They're adapting.
Yep. All right, I'll do Mary. Hey-o.
What you got?
Yeah.
Been doing her for 7 years. Well, 10 years, actually.
We're going to get up in it.
So she's working with Booker DeWitt from BioShock Infinite, who I'm sure has a wide stock portfolio, judging by that name. So,
I love this already.
BioShock Infinite takes place in 1912, and if Booker DeWitt has any experience driving a car, it was probably a Model T. So what we're going to do is take a page from the Charlie's Angels and make this a team effort. Since we have an infinite number of Booker DeWitts living in infinite universes, we're going to have Elizabeth open a portal to a reality where Booker is a race car driver in the future and switch out 1912 Booker with that guy.
All right.
Since our new Booker will still have access to the Vigors in Infinite, these are like the plasmids of the original BioShock game, he'll be able to use Return to Sender, which creates a shield that blocks incoming artillery and projectiles. Good luck using any shells on Booker. He could also use Charge to give himself a speed boost and bounce other racers off the track. These special abilities, plus the racing skills of our Booker from elsewhere in the multiverse, is why Team BioShock is coming out on top in this race.
That's
pretty
solid.
Good.
I don't have any holes to point out.
No. That's up there. That's a pretty good one.
Race car driver Booker DeWitt.
I started reading and it says it takes place in 1912 and he doesn't know how to drive a car, and I'm like, where is she going with this? But
Some
recovery.
multiverse chicanery. I like it.
Yeah.
All right, what's Darwin got going on this week, Kelly?
All right, Darwin. It's got Nathan Drake from Uncharted 4.
Incel.
Yes. The Uncharted incels unleash. The millisecond this race starts is going to be pure pandemonium. Drake is starting this race off with a bang. M26 grenade to be exact. Clearing the way for him to take first place. Drake is capable of precision driving under heavy fire, so there's no rattling him. In the sharp corners, Drake is using his grappling hook to whip around corners without slowing down. Behind Drake is going to be a wake of banana peels and grenades. If someone slips past him, Drake is using the grappling hook to keep him in range for pistol grips, sawed-off, double barrel 12 gauge.
Holy shit.
And if more than one competitor slips past, Drake is bringing out the gun out, China Lake GL pump action grenade launcher, and blasting his way to victory lane.
You know, I wouldn't have said at the beginning of this that Nathan Drake would be one of the ones to beat, but Jesus Christ.
Not bad. I like the use of the grappling hook, especially on Rainbow Road, because first I was like, where are you going to shoot it? Then I was like, oh, the whole road is somewhere you can shoot a grappling hook.
No, that's great. No, that's really, really clever.
Yeah.
Also pointing out that, I forgot about all the driving shits in that game, so he's got some driving experience too. No,
well, Versied driver.
That's great. That's very, very well done. Solid. Like it. All right. Let's see. Kristen's the trash bag. She sends in
Kristen's got her robot trash can over here.
Robot trash can. At the starting line, Claptrap is in third position. The light hits green, and he utilizes his trap mode. So while a hologram Claptrap is racing down the road, the real Claptrap is invisible and taking the Rainbow Road shortcut, flying over the edge of the first dip and landing way ahead of the track below. Should anyone be taking the same route, he can maneuver around them with ease and stealth. As a robot, Claptrap can analyze the track, the players, and execute the best route and abilities. He can equip other action packages like Laser Inferno mode. He's now wearing a blinding, shimmering disco ball that shoots shock lasers essentially the same as the lightning bolts. Or how about Pirate Ship mode? 4 cannons emerge from the cart. Claptrap is now wearing a pirate hat. Tchaikovsky's 1812 overture starts blaring as cannonballs rain down on the track.
That is a visual right there.
It really is. He can also equip skills to moves, like Repulsive. If hit by shells, he'd emit a blast wave that would push other drivers away and cause them to spin out. Claptrap will be shit-talking everyone, both the racers and those on the sidelines. Enjoy that hip while you can, Bo. Hey, Kratos, didn't your wife love go-karts? Hey, Bill, I can to the finish line.
Oh.
He'll be talking non-stop, telling everyone how awful they are at racing, singing and beatboxing terribly. Just constant noise. He is so annoying, people will be begging for this game to end. Claptrap is the fucking worst, but he's built to win.
Never thought I'd see somebody use the beatboxing defense.
Yeah.
No, that's
they analyze the course. I think is
yeah, that's good.
That's solid.
That's up
analyzing the course and being able to be invisible.
Let's not forget.
No one's got that.
Let's not forget about 1812 Overture and raining cannonballs down on the track.
I know we can't even see his pirate hat because he's invisible. It's terrible.
Yeah, that's a waste of a good pirate hat.
He's wearing it just for him.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Even though he's invisible, he still took the time to put the hat on. Also, telling Big Head Bill Clinton that Hillary's at the finish line inspired.
It's great.
Where's the reverse on this thing?
Yeah.
Wonderful. Makito just flies out with a little wrong way sign for Big Head Bill Clinton. Like, oh no! All right. What's Cat got to say, Knize?
All right. Cat has Mario from Super Mario Odyssey, which has
10 points.
It's pretty like a ringer.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
First
opening sentence.
First off, this isn't Bo Jackson Kart. It's not Shadow the Hedgehog Kart. It's not even Lego Kid Kart. This is Mario Kart. Mario has been at this for more than 27 years. He's been in more kart games than many other competitors have total games in their entire franchise. By this point, Mario could do Rainbow Road in his sleep and still demolish the competition. He never misses an item block, knows every shortcut, makes every turn with utmost perfection, and always pulls off the mini turbo power slide. However, it's not just Mario's decades of expertise that seals the victory for him. His secret weapon is Cappy. From the moment the race begins, and starting with Cloud, Mario is chain-throwing Cappy onto the competitors and driving them right off the track. Soon as they're going off the edge...
That's sadistic.
Soon as they're going off the edge, Mario has the possessed racer throw Cappy to the next competitor and does the same thing. Within moments of the race starting, everyone else is waiting to get picked back up and placed on the track, while Mario is already halfway done with the lap. If anyone even dares to show themselves in his rear view, Mario is Cappying their ass. Before long, Mario will have such a lead over everyone else, no number of blue shells can set him back. Then, when he laps the other racers, they're going off the edge of the track again. It's not enough to give Mario perfect 10s this race. No one else should even be allowed to get a 7. Oh, and tell Lakitu that Mario sent you. Wow.
Oh, love it. That's phenomenal.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
She specifically targets Cloud first, too. Like she knew what you wrote.
She knows what's up.
She knows you're dangerous.
Cloud
She knows these characters.
In this event.
I also did not mean in any way to imply that she knew what you wrote, because I know that she did not.
Of course not. This is an honorable game among honorable people.
That's right. That's right.
Right. Take
That's
us home,
a solid
Jose.
approach.
No,
All
I mean, fuck, man. She's right. It is Mario Kart.
Yeah.
Here we go. Garrett looks out to the garage of racers doing last-minute safety checks of their vehicles. What the fuck are those things? Oh, my goddamn horse. Although Geralt has never driven a car before, he is very versed in the world of potions. Geralt whips up a potion of protection that allows the circle of 3 red shells to stay attached to him. Geralt can't really do shit for his driving skills as he manages to miss every shortcut, but the protection spells allows him for safe passage, barring any stars or shrinkage. After being shrunk for the first time, Geralt says, fuck this. I need a drink. Geralt pulls out a bottle of ale and takes a couple swigs, pulling himself together. With a nice buzz going by lap 3, Geralt has finally gotten the hang of this rubber-wheeled metal contraption, hitting one of them speed boosts while flinging all 3 of his red homing shells into the pack of cars ahead of him. Geralt makes 3 successful hits, passing enough cars not to finish in the bottom 3.
All right.
I appreciate that Jose's not saying he's finishing in first.
No. I also appreciate the image of Geralt drunk driving a go-kart.
Oh, hell yeah. Extra points for drunk driving.
Yeah. Oh, that's pretty good.
So I win?
Probably not.
All right, well, let's take a second excuse me, to tabulate our scores. I've got the Rainbow Road theme to listen to.
Nice.
And let me know when you guys are ready, and I will stop the music and hit update your scores, because Zero tells us there's a little secret audio bit at the end of this. So, really, of the 3 events so far, this is the closest one with the best arguments.
Absolutely.
But it is Mario Kart, so it's only one person can win. But I say it's close, real close.
Be only one. Rainbow Road is banging you guys.
Every time I go to pick a number for poor Juan, all I can think of is all those people making him shit himself.
I mean, again, I get to say it. Cloud didn't mean for that to happen. And that was an uncontrollable bowel response.
It was just a happy accident.
Just happened. I mean, it just kind of happened. Sorry. But not enough to feel bad about it.
I do like the dude who's invisible.
Guy Invisible, pretty good.
I regret, as Bo Jackson, not thinking of the shortcuts.
Shortcuts do come in handy.
I completely forgot the shortcuts were a thing.
Yeah, all this talk about shortcuts kind of makes me aware of maybe why it is that Mary spanks me every fucking time we play Mario Kart.
She does use shortcuts, but I do not.
I was like, oh, just like in real life, I didn't consider the shortcuts.
You know why you don't consider the shortcuts, Mahoney? You're an honorable man with honorable intentions.
That's right.
Yeah, but shortcuts is part of the game. That's part of Mario Kart.
For sure. For sure.
Juggalo John in the chat talking about Cal Kestis. How can he shit himself with all those shells up his ass?
Oh, that's awesome.
How are we doing? Everybody ready, or we still need some time?
Yeah, you can submit your scores, Knize. There's another button once you do that.
Oh, okay. Uh-oh, there's a tie.
Uh-oh.
All right, one of us needs to choose, because we all know what happened last time.
Oh no, Kristen and Mary are tied for third again.
Oh,
Oh,
we
God.
have oh shit. So we have double ties.
Well, no.
That's okay.
Well,
It's okay. So one person has to choose between Kat and Lee, and one person has to choose between Mary and Kristen.
Lee, I'm sorry. I'm docking a point. Your character's name isn't in the title.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Like, if it comes down to two people and
So,
one's Mario,
I'm taking
Mario
Lee
Kart,
a point
I think
off of
Mario.
Lee. Okay, I can
All
respect
right,
that.
so let
All right.
let Kelly do that.
So now we need to figure out Kristen and Mary.
We got the invisible robot who's firing off cannonballs, and then we got
Whitey from a
the-
parallel universe.
the future race car driver with all sorts of spells to make himself faster and impervious to items.
To be
I'm
fair,
going to dock a point from Mary just because at no point does this guy, to my knowledge, wear a pirate hat.
All right. Let's see if that does it.
All right, do I press update?
Well, it still says
There
the
we
tie.
go. Wait.
Oh, mine didn't refresh. That's why.
Oh, wait. It didn't count for mine. Hang on. I'll fix it again. Hang on. It didn't count mine. There we go. Update my scores. There we go. All right. So, all right. That means winners for this week. Oh, no. The cat scores cannot be submitted yet. I think we're good. Still one matter. There's still one more matter to attend to.
Uh-oh.
We can't get the scores in. Something's happening.
Oh, no.
Wait. What? Oh. Oh, it didn't work. Fuck. Oh no!
Oh, blue shell.
I got a blue shell.
What?
Blue shells
Blue shell was
rankings?
voting? Wait, what the fuck?
There's like another judge now?
Yeah, and the other judge is blue shell.
Oh my god.
Oh shit.
Oh, I'm on the edge of my seat now.
Oh shit.
0 for Lee, Kelly, and Mahoney.
What?
What the fuck?
0s.
You're just giving everyone zeros?
Wait, what the hell?
They wiped everyone off the game. Everyone's dead. In the game of Mario Kart. We all
This
died.
is some bullshit, blue shell. Like, we can't even get a courtesy point.
Yeah, I don't even get a point for drunk driving.
We even gave Vetter a point when he blew up the whole planet.
God damn it.
Oh no!
Oh, now the blue shell made a tie. -10 for Cat.
Oh no!
God damn it!
All right.
Oh,
Well, Mary's character didn't lick that steering wheel.
Yeah, so the blue shell knocked Cat/Mario out of first place. So now
with a
we've
negative 10-point score.
Yeah.
Oh.
So now we've got a tie for third again.
Oh, I'm upset on Cat's behalf.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to be sharing an apartment with Kat.
That's your
You're taking away her gold medal.
That's your
With
wife,
a
Zero.
rock solid bit of business.
Yeah, that's harsh.
Oh, that's brutal.
Oh, that's harsh.
But it is thematically appropriate. That is how this game works.
They just know I didn't do it.
Well, between Mary and Goat, I gave Goat a full 10 because I appreciate the bit, the production value, and I gave Mary an 8 because really, like, her whole argument hinges on finding race car driver Booker DeWitt in the multiverse.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a point off of Mary because I gave 10 to Goat, and Booker DeWitt doesn't lick a thing.
That's a solid
He licks
argument.
0 things.
How long would it take to find in the infinite combination of dimensions, the one where he's a race car driver in the future?
Well, we got our winners.
Submit the final
I
score.
got gold, y'all. Woo!
Submit the final score and make sure nothing else happens.
Yeah, really. Click
So,
submit, Knize.
My team came in first.
Oh, wait, hold on.
Hello, and again, welcome to the Aperture Science Computer Aided Enrichment Center. We hope your brief detention in Mario Kart has been a pleasant one. For this level, you must complete all test chambers in as little time as possible using the Aperture Science handheld portal device and whatever useless items you have on you. Good luck.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
Ah, shit. It's
Playing
Portal.
Portal?
Uh-oh.
I don't know shit about Portal. I can do some research.
Ditto.
I know the cake is a lie.
The cake's a lie.
Yep. The cake is certainly a lie.
Yeah. So, you make an argument about eating that cake, you're getting a 1.
I need to listen to this again.
Hello, and again, welcome to the Aperture Science Computer Aided Enrichment Center. We hope your brief detention in Mario Kart has been a pleasant one. For this level, you must complete all test chambers in as little time as possible using the Aperture Science handheld portal device and whatever useless items you have on you. Good luck.
Awesome. Zero, maybe we could get a text version of the challenge just so we can go back and reference that without having to listen to the
I'm sure we'll be back.
the audio bit every time, but that's great.
So for final scores for this week, my team came in first. Second place was Claptrap in his dope ass pirate hat, and back on the boards, Goat with third place.
Yep. Moving Goat into a tie for first overall with Jose, 400 points.
Shit.
Kristen jumps up into second, tied with Lee and me for 300 points. And the kill screen. Who's the kill screen? Is that Knize?
Yeah.
100 points for fourth place.
Yeah, I got 100 points for that Velociraptor.
Or, well, third, I guess.
Still need to buy this game, y'all.
Yeah.
And I don't know fuck all about Portal.
I know one person who knows a lot about Portal.
That's exactly what I was thinking. I was like, Mary fucking loves Portal.
My wife loves Portal.
Like, at a moment's I don't even know who the hell I'm gonna pick.
I don't have any idea what the point of Portal is. I don't even know how to choose a competitor. I might just send the goose.
You drop Mary into Portal with a BioShock character, I think we're all fucked.
That's no good.
Yeah, so at this point we're all playing for second.
I can't believe that Kat got first place with a rock solid argument, and then a blue shell came and took her out of it.
It was random. It was randomized too.
Yeah.
Oh.
I called it.
It was probably who was in first place.
Yeah,
Right.
it must have been who was in first.
Yeah.
You just trying to get Zero off the couch?
Oh,
I mean, it's geniusly evil.
Juggalo John in the chat, in response to Portal, says it's a puzzle game with a space hole, and I can't wait for
Kind of like my last date.
I can't wait for Shark Team is Animal People to compete in puzzle game with a space hole.
I'm loving having a team of a goose, a Prince of Persia, and Bo Jackson to do a puzzle game. This is gonna be great.
Now we can't use the player that we use this week, right? Or
I think we
It
can.
resets.
Yeah,
you can pick any one of the three.
okay,
Yeah.
so we can back to back with this one if we
Yes.
wanted to. Because I'm thinking about bringing Big Head Bill Clinton in the portal, baby.
Imagine if I had that in the White House, they never would have caught me.
Skate in the portal.
I used a portal gun on Monica Lewinsky, but I call that my finger.
How was it me that got that on her dress? I was over here.
Fantastic. This was the best week of Pop Actual Fantasy Esports.
No, that was fun. A lot of fun.
People brought it. Good job.
Yeah.
And oof, sorry about your luck of that first place.
Yeah. Hopefully,
That
people are
hurts
going
my
to be.
heart.
Just remember, we had nothing to do with that one.
And you know, we really gave it to Juan, but Juan actually came correct this week.
Yeah, too bad he wasn't wearing a diaper.
Oh.
Yeah, maybe think about.
I didn't even know it was going to happen.
Maybe think next time when you say one of the podcast hosts sounds like a child molester, Juan.
You know, don't start, there won't be none.
True.
Firm believer. Talk about comics and get the fuck out of here.
I'm quite keen on comic books, especially the ones about superheroes.
So, comics are still canceled, so nothing new. But I did fall down a bit of a hole thanks to Kelly. Been reading some of them Berserks, which is a good times.
Yeah.
And I fell down a bit of a Gantz hole. In a big way. So I finished the show and was pretty bummed out about the ending. So I did a little, not like bummed out in the way that like that story just kind of bums you out in general. But I read up on it, and turns out that the show was starting to outpace the production of the manga. So the last 5 episodes are like some shit they just made up for the show, which would explain the less than satisfactory ending. So it's okay, cool. So this is all the more reason to get into these books. And so then I watched the movie on Netflix, the animated movie, which is fucking rad. If you haven't seen that, Kelly, I highly recommend it.
Yeah, I need to watch that.
It's pretty cool. Then I ordered the 2 live action movies. Hopefully they'll be here sometime before Christmas because nothing ships quickly. And I got 2 big ass omnibuses of the Gantz, and it's a good time. Good time. I'm falling down that Gantz hole hard, and I blame Kelly and Kelly alone for that. So thank you very much.
That's fair. You're welcome.
Yeah. I also got the second Berserk hardcover because fuck it, why not? Also a really good time. But man, again, Guts is not a very nice person.
No.
Not at all. And I do appreciate that in these early Berserks, like they just went like and immediately had him fight like a giant horrible demon god. Like he didn't work his way up to that.
No.
Like the first boss is like the end boss and anything else, which is kind of awesome. Very good.
And then they're like, here's a flashback.
Yeah.
And then that flashback
at the
will
end
last...
of this, they start the flashback.
Yeah, and then that flashback will last for the next 9 volumes.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah, because that was the point at which they had to switch magazines. And so Miria just kind of saw it as like this chance for a new start. So once they got to the new magazine, he's like, all right, I'll just start the flashback here, and it's a good jumping on point then.
He just went and prequeled himself real hard.
Yeah, and then just kept going with it because he was really enjoying it.
I'm into that. Why the hell not?
Yeah.
Yeah, apparently that starts at the end of this first one, I guess. So I'm into it. It's great. What you got, Kelly?
I was reading, let's see. So I read through all of Tony Bedard's run on Exiles. And man, why isn't there always an Exiles comic coming out at Marvel? Like, there's no reason for it not to be.
So the concept of Exiles is it's a team of hodgepodge characters from the Marvel Universe from any different multiverse, whatever, and they're a superhero team, correct? essentially.
Yeah.
So
and
you
they're
could-
going around fixing. Yeah, they're going around fixing the various universes and things that are wrong with them.
So yeah, you could put some up and coming artists and writers on that book. Tell them, hey, pick 6 Marvel characters that aren't currently being used, and just let them go wild.
Yeah.
I think it's one of those books that just sits around waiting for a good pitch.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
but
man,
the
that
pitch is
Tony
there.
Bedard run is great. Like, once they get to the World Tour arc where it's them chasing around Proteus, or Protus, however you pronounce his name, from universe to universe, that
I
shit's
think it's
great.
pronounced Brodus.
Yes, sorry. Yeah, that shit's great. And I also read through the entire, I think it's 2007 series of Booster Gold, and that's really good too.
Fuck Booster Gold.
I like Booster Gold. Booster Gold's good when he's not being written by Tom King.
Yeah, it's just a bit now.
Yeah, like that series is a lot of fun. One thing that I really kind of started enjoying with reading those 2 runs, specifically in single issues, was when you read a long group like that through one series, it's kind of like a time capsule. Because then you get like all the ads and the house ads and all the other kind of stuff. And it's like, oh, so this is what this company was doing at this point in time. And it's kind of cool. Like with the Booster Gold run, it took me from after Infinite Crisis through Flashpoint. It's like, that's a long time in DC history.
Yeah.
And it's just cool to, you see the house ads like, oh, okay, this is when Blackest Night is. Or it's like, oh, it's Final Crisis now, and all this kind of stuff. So that was really fun. I like doing that. It's like, that's one thing you kind of miss out on with either reading trades or digitally. And so like that's kind of one thing that I do miss about reading single issues. So now I'm
that's definitely true.
Yeah, so now I'm going through and reading a bunch of singles of stuff and trying to clear up my giant ass backlog of stuff I need to read before
I had access to a giant pile of comics.
I know. It's not like I've got probably 8 or 9 small boxes of books I've never read before.
Jesus.
Yeah, I
That's
just
a lot.
I just keep buying things. They could just stop making everything, and I'd never run out of content. I'd never catch up. That's what the whole quarantine has made me realize I'm never going to catch up. Some of these things that I have, I'll never read because I'll die first. And that's okay.
Yikes.
That's okay.
That's a good point, because if you're not going to catch up now, it's never going to happen.
Yeah, it's not. Like, so I'm accepting. Some of these things I'm just never going to get to. That's all right.
I got all the time in the world to be dropping elbows on people, but can't get within 6 feet, so...
He definitely was not with Hulk Hogan.
Through a restraining order. My lawyer said that's the one thing I can't wiggle my feet out of.
Unlimited Slim Jims to snap into. No one to snap them with.
You guys, I had the wackest Slim Jim on the planet the other day.
Oh, no.
Those even exist?
Dude, you peel open the wrap or whatever, and then...
Oh, no. Big Slim Jim got to him.
Yeah, Big Slim Jim.
Lee got a knock on the
Flop
door
down
from
like
a
a
skinny
cock.
James.
And I'm like, wait a minute. Like, you're not supposed to look this way.
Lee, you have to tell the story.
Jesus, he just comes in talking about cock.
Lee, you have to tell the story again. Big Slim Jim got to you.
You got muted, and then all of a sudden you come back in, and then he slaps out his cock.
No.
That Slim Jim story turned around real fast.
No, I said I peeled open the wrapper, and instead of looking like a Slim Jim, I just fell to the side like a flaccid cock. Just like drooped down. I'm like, that's not how they're supposed to look at all.
That's not good.
Yeah, there was no snap into that Slim Jim.
They got Slim Jim pork rinds now.
Fucking no. Stay in your lane. Like,
step into some weird shit.
Like, Slim Jim's already fucked up. They don't have to make it a pork rind too. Come on. It's not what we're here for. Anything we're talking about, Knize?
So, 2 things from Hoarders, and I'll move on. One episode I was watching. They showed one of the kids. It was a mom who was the hoarder, and one of the kids was talking about how their house used to be so nice, so much fun. They used to have kids come over and play in the pool, and then they show a shot of the pool, and the pool is filthy and black and gray and green, and then they show a close up of something floating in the pool, and it's the head of a Tickle Me Elmo. And
oh Jesus!
Yeah,
that clip is so good.
Might have been one of the most bleak things I've ever seen in my life. The other great thing I stumbled upon on Hoarders this past week was a couple of hoarders. I shit you not, man and woman, married couple named Chip and Dale. Holy shit! Dale, who is the wife, has there's a phenomenon that goes on with hoarders where whenever they have their trauma that sends them into hoarding, like they stop changing their hairstyle at that moment. So there's a lot of chicks on Hoarders that are rocking some like 70s and 80s dues in the 2000s. It's real weird. But moving on, yesterday, actually, because it was May the 4th, I didn't watch any Hoarders, I promise you. But we did watch the first episode of Disney Gallery, The Mandalorian on Disney Plus, which is...
that sounds awesome.
It's a round table with all of the directors. And I don't know how long the series is, but the first episode was basically just introducing all the directors and them kind of chatting. I'm really excited to see like more behind the scenes shit, but highly recommended. And then still watching The Last Dance on ESPN. The greatest sports documentary of all time, for realsies. Like,
what were they on now?
It was just 5 and 6, so they're over halfway done.
Nice.
I was listening to a podcast earlier today and listening to a guy who doesn't follow sports at all describe The Last Dance.
Yeah.
And just talk about how much he really enjoys it. He's like, it's really just like a sports anime.
It's great.
He was like talking about something with the Pistons trying to psych out Michael Jordan. He's like, yeah, there's a scene like that just in Ice Shield 21.
Yeah, it's the Jordan rule, where anytime he came down the middle, they fucking beat his ass up.
Yeah, and it's like, all right, you're speaking my language, guy.
One of the most recent episodes delved into Jordan's gambling, which kind of tarnished his image back then. And they ask him, so do you have a gambling problem? He's like, no, I don't have a gambling problem. I got a competition problem. If I had a gambling problem, I'd have to sell my car or my house, not be able to pay for food. I'm doing just fine.
Yeah, that was one of the Illuminati speculations when he retired, was he had to go lay low for a little bit because his gambling was becoming too much of an issue for the league. So the league asked him to like kind of step away.
Well, there's the conspiracy theory that his dad was murdered because of gambling debts.
Because he owed too much.
Yeah.
And then that was a plot point in Space Jam.
I was watching
He's like, I'm going to sell my car. My dad got murdered.
An ESPN YouTube video was talking about how they kind of touched on the gambling, but they didn't go very far. And they told a story about this one guy who was found dead with over $1 million worth of checks signed by Michael Jordan in his pockets.
That's not terrifying.
Oh.
Jesus Christ.
If I could be like Mike.
How many checks do you think it was?
I feel like it was probably like 5 or 6. They probably settled
like 5
up.
or 6 checks from Michael Jordan's all you really need.
Right.
Probably, yeah.
Maybe the last checks you ever got to cash.
If you could get to cash them in time.
Ayo.
Yeah, if he doesn't kill you first.
Yeah, I had 6 checks from Michael Jordan in my pocket when I crashed into that tree. Yeah, that was going to set me right for the rest of my life. I was going to build a statue to Elizabeth. Guess that's
Almost
not
made
going
it
to
up.
And
all the chicks burnt.
I didn't endorse them, so nobody else can cash them. So
Thanks, Michael Jordan.
Then found out I got gout. What you got, Jose?
Lost in the Eastern Conference Finals. I did not make it to the NBA Finals. I lost. But the guy that beat me did win, so I do feel good about that. If the guy that I lose to goes on to win the championship, cool.
Yeah.
I can handle that.
That basically puts you in second place.
Pretty much. And then we did a rookie draft. I drafted Yuri Ming, a 7'5" guy who's nasty. And then I drafted Penny Hardaway and Shaquille O'Neal from the movie Blue Chips. It's been pretty good. Others to note who went, Wesley Snipes, the amazing shooting guard. The number one pick of the draft was Percy Miller. Anyone know who that is?
No.
Nope.
Basketball man.
Percy Miller is.
Oh, is that Mega
Master
Man's
P.
real name?
Who is he?
Snoop Dogg got drafted.
Oh.
You guys seen White Man Can't Jump? No?
Yes, I've seen White Man Can't Jump.
Oh. Well, Woody Harrelson got drafted too.
Jesus.
It's going to be carnage.
Who would draft Snoop?
Snoop Dogg is one of the top rated point guards. He's nasty.
What?
Yeah. Percy Miller, fucking Master P, was the number one selection.
Oh, my
Will
God.
Smith went pretty high.
Lee, say
Nah.
Yeah.
You never say
Don't you? But he feels better, so let him do his thing.
True.
I feel better. It's fine. It's good. It's good.
Life and time of NBA here. So just working on my new thing. Lady might be going back to work next week.
Oh, yeah?
Hey!
So we'll see how
It's
that
not
goes.
really a thing to be super excited about.
Yeah, she said it's time.
Okay.
I mean, she's ready to get the fuck out, but
Yeah.
at the same time, it's like, you know how it goes.
Just, be
Yeah.
smart and make good choices.
Yeah.
If
She
we
hasn't
could
got that call yet.
If we could all be smarter and make good choices, this shit would be okay.
Yeah,
However-
well, when you open things up on Monday and Monday is your day with the most deaths, then
Yeah.
things aren't going real well.
When we're losing an entire 9/11 worth of people pretty much every day.
Yep.
Yeah, not great.
But remember, no one cares because we can't send the poor people to go fight COVID.
If
No,
only.
that attitude. Shit, what you got, Mahoney?
If only. All right, so I have a comics related item. Did anyone else see Shane Davis, who is an artist who's worked for DC and Marvel and Image and all these companies, somehow had two portfolios of, he says, 74 pieces of his original artwork taken without his consent. Right? And so he's got a GoFundMe, which I sent a link to, and maybe Knize will show it to you all in the video.
Way ahead of you, baby.
And so he finds out that his artwork is missing. He contacts the man who has it, demands its return. The dude says, I will burn this shit to ashes if you even think about calling the cops. And so they agree to meet in a public place where the dude's going to sell him back his artwork, right? So
What
that,
a real piece of shit.
that devolves into a fist fight. And it says here, after I got back some of the artwork during our meeting, he grabbed me around the neck and placed me in a, quote, rear naked chokehold, his words, for nearly 2 minutes.
That's just
And
what
then
that's called. But it's really
there's-
shitty.
There's all these pictures of the dude holding Shane Davis in a chokehold on the ground.
Who is taking this picture?
Yeah. And based on the jacket, this man is clearly a FedEx employee, right?
Absolutely a FedEx employee. Absolutely a FedEx employee. No doubt. And they blurred his face, but only if you kind of made your eyes blurry.
Yeah, but also, why blur his face?
Yeah, I don't know. You don't want him to
Legal?
burn your artwork, I guess.
It's probably legal stuff. He could probably sue him for slander or something.
Yeah.
But there's
So-
also a picture of him just jacking his shit out of his truck. and the photo was taken apparently 9 inches from his face. So I'm very confused by this.
Yeah. So 2 pieces. One, there's the Bleeding Cool article that expands on it that says the problem is Shane Davis filed the stolen property report in like the wrong county. So when the police showed up to this fight in this parking lot, they just gave the artwork back to the FedEx driver, and the guy got to, drive off with it.
What?
Which, that sucks. But more importantly, Knize, scroll all the way down to the comments.
Yeah, this comment is kind of incredible.
This comment is bonkers. It says, Extend, which is Shane Davis's creator-owned comic for Image, and the one that he's upset the most about losing because it's all of his original art for his own comic, and he never sold any of the pages. This is Extend was a horrible comic. Dude got robbed, beat up, and is now broadcasting it on the internet. Pretty embarrassing. Least I could do is give the guy $50. On top of it all, you're a beggar now too. Congrats. It's like, is that the dude who stole the artwork? Because if I stole this guy's artwork and then he opened a GoFundMe to fund his legal fees, I would definitely donate $50 and talk shit about him in the comments.
I paid for the right.
I'm gonna burn this shit anyhow.
What a shitbird.
This
is just wild.
This seems
all
like
of it.
So wild.
This all seems like a scam to me.
It kind of does.
The fact that
those pictures are too close. Like, this guy should just be in jail.
And he looks like he's smiling. Both of them look like they're smiling in the picture where he's got him in a chokehold.
They look like they're watching a movie at Pop Goes the Fourth.
Who took the picture and how
did this happen? And then this is like an unsolved mysteries reenactment. It's like, okay, I'm gonna put this GoFundMe up. I need some pictures. Hey, Phil, you're getting off your route soon. Can you come help me out and be the stand-in? Don't worry, it'll be cool. I'll blur your face and no one thinks it's you.
God, this is insane.
Why?
It's really strange.
Why $15,000?
I assume that's for the legal fees?
Well, and he also mentions in here that the rear naked chokehold gave him a bunch of,
he's an artist, so he probably doesn't have insurance.
Yeah, so
He doesn't have insurance.
probably for medical bills and legal fees.
Yeah, civil litigation is an expensive endeavor in the USA, and as this individual has elected to not return my artwork despite us being in criminal court a total of 4 times to date, I foresee a long, protracted legal battle now civilly in the Superior Court to regain ownership of my artwork. How about you just take him outside into the parking lot? Oh, wait, no, never mind. That didn't work.
Tried that, didn't work.
Fuck, never mind.
Lee, how many rear naked chokes do you think you've put on people in your life?
Oh, Jesus. Like a bunch.
Like, let's say 100?
Probably, yeah,
okay.
sure.
Of those 100 times you've put somebody in a rear naked choke, how many pictures do you have?
And how much are you smiling like that guy?
Oh, I smile a lot.
Yeah, I bet every one of them he's smiling like that guy.
I smile a lot during them. The other guy never smiles, though.
Yeah, exactly. The person putting the chokehold on is probably smiling and laughing. The one being choked is not supposed to look happy.
That's also a real, not really a rear naked choke. That's like a cuddle.
It's kind of just like a hug at the neck.
Yeah.
But Shane Davis is also old, so that's probably not great for your neck, regardless if you're like an old dude.
Yeah.
But for a proper rear naked choke, you want to take one hand and go behind the head, you see.
Yeah.
That way you cram the entire person's neck between the little spot where your elbow meets your forearm. It's fucking horrible.
What amount of money do you think the guy wanted for the artwork?
I don't know. And how did he get it? Did he rob him and then call him to ransom his shit back to him like the goose?
Well, I mean, if
it makes me think that he knew who he was and popped open one of his packages or something.
Yeah, if he's a FedEx driver. But also, it seems like a scam.
Yeah.
Yeah. The taken without consent is really careful wording. It almost what it all the guy's a FedEx driver, clearly. Was it an unclaimed package that just becomes available?
Maybe. Yeah, there's got to be some kind of legal loophole that ends with this guy having a claim to this
Or
stuff.
what if they're like...
Right, exactly. Especially where you go to criminal court 4 times, and they're not just like, oh, clearly you stole this.
What if they're like buddies, and FedEx driver's like his weed dealer, and like he was like, hey, this is a pretty dope portfolio. Can I like take this and look at it? He's like, sure, weed dealer. Hey, can I get that portfolio back? Sorry, dude, got to put you in a rear naked choke.
If you survive this.
Yeah, well, see, I started drawing some comics, dig it, and I went to show my FedEx guy, and he took them from me. So I tried to get him back, and he put me in a chokehold. Yeah.
Now I got a GoFundMe, $15,000 goal. I've only raised $1,625, so not going so great here for the Macho Man.
50 of that came from a guy telling me how much I suck.
Yeah, I don't know if maybe just my page isn't getting that much exposure. I don't know, but
retweets appreciated.
Really fucking strange. Like,
Very
if everything Shane Davis says is true, it's really strange. If it's a scam, it's maybe even stranger.
Maybe, possibly, maybe not.
But you know who's not having any trouble with their fucking crowdfunding campaign?
Todd McFarlane.
Fucking Toddy Mac.
Fucking Toddy Rhino.
With his initial goal of $100,000, bringing in something like $2.5 million on that fucking Spawn figure.
Yeah, that's supposed to end in the next
Like
couple
day after
days,
tomorrow.
isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's just loading on the stretch goals. Oh, it has 63 hours to go.
Yep.
$2,569,165 pledged of $100,000 goal. 17,910 backers. It's wild. I was looking at the different tiers and how many backers there were, and I feel like for the plain old classic Spawn, there's 5,149 backers, and I think that's the high point. Because then you get into Modern Spawn, it's only 469. Artist Proof, 147. Autograph Spawn, 1,900. So yeah, it's that classic single boy that is the one that's bringing in all the money.
Well, yeah, I mean, because it's going to be the best figure of all time of that version.
Actually, no, it's the 3-pack with the head. 7,145 backers. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that's fucking nuts. Like, no one needs 3 of these. But yeah, I'm not judging. You do you.
Happy to help support Toddy Mac. He's so excited about all of it, too.
Yeah, he talks about it with an enthusiasm as if he hasn't been making toys for 30 years.
Yeah.
Which is nice. It's good. All right. If that's it, let's land this bird. This is a fucking great show, you guys.
Yeah. Classic, all time.
This is a good one. This is a
Some
good
might
show.
say bougie.
You know what? No.
Good show until it got the news. They might have to take my other foot because of the diabetes kicked up. They said don't eat the sweets, and during the show, went through 2 boxes of donuts because things aren't that good. Yeah. Now
I'm a vegan now.
They might take you down to the knee.
Oh God.
Fucking hell.
We'll see what happens. But keep telling them jokes.
Live and learn is what I say.
Unless next week for a more sad Randy Savage, watch us all just fucking putter our way through a Portal discussion.
Am I going to have to watch 5 hours? I'm going to have to watch 5 hours of gameplay, aren't I?
Oh, no.
I wish I had that Portal during the divorce proceedings. Could have got the fuck out of there,
For Jason Knize, Jose Guzman, Kelly Harris, my good buddy Mahoney. I'm the Lord Reverend Lee Rodriguez. We'll talk to you guys next week at 10 p.m. Eastern, 9 p.m. Central at youtube.com/panelsonpages. Night. Love you and bye-bye.
Do you mind this? Do you
bitch.
Demonetize this. Demonetize this.
Fucking Google something.
Demonetize this.
Holy shit.
Demonetize this.
You fucking Google ass bitch.
Demonetize this.
I didn't want to say it.
Demonetize this.
What are you, some kind of bitch?
Whoa.
Demonetize this.
You fucking Google ass bitch.
Demonetize this.
Why you keep bugging us, YouTube?
Demonetize this.
You fucking Google ass bitch. That's it. Show's over. We're done.
See you next Tuesday.